Make sure y'all hitting that like button on y'all way in, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Support is free, man. It don't cost you nothing but a little finger movement, hand movement to like the video. We're gonna get right into it, this rotation, man. I'm just letting the people pile in before we get it started. Pile on in, people. Only one view so far. We're gonna let it hit the 5-minute mark. If we only got one, I'm gonna just do pick up next rotation, honestly. We're gonna have to reschedule this. Because I was chilling. I was actually relaxing. Actually, nah. I'm gonna get the content out and probably relax next rotation. That's how I'm gonna do that. All on in. KN, how you doing, KN? May all be well. It's my intention that all is well. We're gonna get it started. We ain't gonna waste no time, y'all. Let's get into it. Because I kind of want to relax anyway, so let's get this done so I can get back to that. Where's this paper? Yo, Haven, greetings, family. It is my intention that all is well with all of you guys. And if you're not in the wonderful, magnificent mood or having a wonderful, magnificent rotation, may you be in a better mood by the end of this video. Full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. Listen, you watch these videos and these clips to escape the chaos that's going on in the external world outside of ourselves. So, if it does not resonate with you, leave it on the ground for someone else to pick it up. Don't be so serious. Remember, to have fun, laugh, and smile. Because it is not that serious, bro. Relax. You feel me? Anyhow, if you've been here from the beginning, I send deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me, it will be returned 100-fold. The most high and you as divine vessel to divine support yours truly. Because all about divine support, I just want to say grace, gratitude, thanks, peace, and prosperity to you and yours. It never goes unnoticed. It does help the channel, the foundation, my well-being. If you like to do the same, you are not obligated. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. They are not obligated. But if you like to do the same, the Cash App and PayPal link is in the video description or the About tab on the channel. Haven, JJ, what's good? DJ, what's good? How y'all feeling, man? It's my intention that all is well with you guys. Yo, I ain't even feel like going up, but I'm like, you know what? Let me go up now so I can relax later. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm doing the on and off thing again, so I'll have time to relax next rotation. Anyhow, it has been brought to my awareness that 40% of my subscribers or whatever are bots. I don't really know what's up with all that, but That explains a lot. That explains why much don't like the videos, why the views don't go up, why I may be shadow banned, whatever's clever. For the real ones out there who really tune in and really interact and really vibe out, y'all know how we do. We got a bond that is deep and divine. So grace, gratitude, and thanks for all you guys coming through that are authentic. You feel me? You feel me? Let's get right into it. We're going to start this one off with, I want to show 2 clips actually real quick because it is the lunar year, lunar new year. Where this clip at? Let me pull it up. 1 second. Let me bring this over here.
Oh, the year of the
Well then, hold on. We didn't even change that. Told you I was relaxing, watching stuff. It's all good though. It's all good though. Check this out, y'all.
Oh, the year of the snake starts in a few days, January 29th on the
Which is now, January 29th. So, if it means anything, happy new lunar year. You know what I'm saying?
new moon, as it always does, because the Chinese New Year always starts on the first new moon of the year. And here are some things you can expect. And this doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. These are things that will affect everyone. Firstly, I'm going to tell you that 2013 is a year that you're going to have to look at. Whatever was going on in 2013, patterns, cycles, those things might come back. So for myself, studies. I am now studying, and in 2013, I started studying. So this is the same type of theme that is happening, but now on a much more elevated level, on a much more aligned level, right? And whatever happened in 2013 might happen again. And because it is a snake year, things will be beginning and things will be finishing. Mainly, things will be finishing. What does a snake do? The snake loves to shed its skin and be reborn again. So you might find yourself being reborn in certain areas of life, whether it's relationships you're letting go of, whether it's a job, whether it's anything in life, you might be letting go of and starting new things, new careers. This snake year is probably one of the most powerful one we have ever had in a long time. And this is because so many big planets will be changing signs. Jupiter will be changing signs. Saturn will be changing signs. Neptune and so on. This is such a big year for transformation. So big themes in your life, big opportunities will come your way, and you will have that ability to do exactly what the snake does. Shed your skin, but not your skin. Shed things in your life. Shed things that are no longer serving you. Shed people that are no longer serving you. And it is a great time to fast. It is a great time to stay away from things that no longer serve you, and so that you can rise up, just as a snake does in the Kundalini energy, and rise up. And it is a feminine year, 2025, number 9. And I know some of you might not believe in the Gregorian calendar, but we can observe the femininity and the masculinity within every single year, and we can deduce from that exactly what type of year it was. Last but not least, it is a year of the snake, and it is a wood snake. So we have the element of earth with us in a very, very strong way. So themes around earthy people, earthy things, for example, earth, which is food, earth, which is Gaia, Pachamama. So Mother Nature will be a big theme this year. And if you pay attention to the earthy things this year and you try to transform them through the energy of the Kundalini, the serpent, the snake, whatever you want to call it, then I guarantee you'll be making the best use of this year. I guarantee you. And that is something you should focus on this year.
Anyone notice how the sun was really beaming? At least it was in New York, this rotation. It was really like the sun was dancing this rotation. Anyhow, I got another one before we get started with the actual footage.
2025 is number 9, which is the year of the snake. This will be a good year for spiritual people. It will be a bad year for the people that control this world. Let's break down some of the major events that took place throughout the snake years. 1929, it was the Great Depression, which lasted for 10 years. People couldn't even get a damn job. Then we had Pearl Harbor. Remember when Japan so-called bombed us? Then we experienced the Great Flood. Remember the Great Flood? The next snake year, 30 million people. Shit lasts for a long time. Remember when tanks was riding down the street and this man would not move? This was another snake year. It was really major. 2001, I know we all remember this. The Twin Towers. This was a snake year. In 2013, the guy right here, Snowden, one of the biggest whistleblowers, remember what he was saying? This was another snake year. So 12 years later, 2025, we find ourselves in another snake year. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I know something will happen. It said there's nothing new under the sun. So these things are going to keep repeating, run over until we get this shit right. People need to understand this. The people that control this world, they like to play with their food before they eat it. The sad thing is, we are their food. Just raise your vibration. 2020.
All right. Loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear, brother. Let's get into the footage now. Damn, where'd it go? Okay. It was really nice, this rotation. Let's get into the footage, y'all. This is gonna be quite interesting, but it's gonna be a while. We're gonna be here a while. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna try not to stop and pause and talk as much as I did previous presentation. But yo, how y'all like that ChatGPT Chronicles vibe? Y'all think that's a thing y'all want to get into? I'm just trying things out at this point. We just going with the flow. You feel me? I don't even know. I'm doing my best here, people. Let me know how y'all feel about that. We could probably start a new thing on there with the ChatGPT Chronicles, asking the questions that we all got questions about. Y'all could type in the chat, yo, ask it this, ask that, about esoteric, metaphysical, spiritual things, not senseless or pointless, irrelevant questions. Honestly, I'm being honest. But anyhow, let's get.
So there's a new moon tonight or tomorrow night, depending where you are. And this new moon is in Aquarius.
That's tonight. The new moon is tonight.
And this is really inviting everyone to step out of their comfort zone, to actually take some risks in their life. Because if you start to do that, that's when you're going to start diving deeper into your purpose, and you're going to be really in that vibration of being your authentic self, and that's the highest vibration you can have. A lot of people in the collective right now, and it's been going for a couple of weeks, are going through a massive transformation where you're going through like a death and rebirth, and that's why you've probably been very emotional leading up to this new moon, because you're meant to release all that so you can dive into your authentic self and be in that vibration, so that 2025 be the greatest version of yourself. And that's what this new moon is inviting all of us. It's a big opportunity. So if you have a lot of emotions that are within you still, release them, let them go, surrender to the energy. I know it's been pretty intense, but you just got to surrender, because once you do, that's when you're going to start to have your intuition tell you the right steps to take to becoming your authentic self and having the best year of your life.
I know you guys have seen this video, and we need to talk about this. This video alone has sent the internet crazy with 24 million views, and we need to talk about why this is important. This bird was recorded doing this on top of this tower in China. Now, a lot of people might think that this bird is sunbathing, spreading his wings out, but this is a message. This bird is replicating or mirroring what we call in Egyptian mythology the wings of Ma'at. Birds are highly spiritual beings, and they fly close to the heavens, so they are close to God. In fact, one of the famous birds in history, Egyptian mythology, was known as Thoth, which this bird over here kind of mirrors Thoth, if you know what Thoth looks like. Now let me read to you what many cultures had to say about birds. Native American tribes see birds as sacred messengers. Eagles, for instance, are seen as carriers of prayers to the Creator. Owls are sometimes considered omens of transformations and messages from ancestors. In Celtic spirituality, birds were thought to travel between the world of the living and the other world, bringing insight and prophecy. In Hermeticism, the phoenix, for example, represents death and rebirth. Some believe that when birds appear in unusual ways, they may be bringing a message from a loved one or a spiritual guide. The divine eagle in Hinduism serves as the vehicle of Vishnu, representing spiritual power and transcendence. Odin, who is the All-Father, the father of Thor, accompanied by two ravens who travel between realms and bring him wisdom. Christianity, a dove specifically, are seen as divine messengers. In the story of Noah, a dove brings back an olive branch, symbolizing hope and renewal. Now check this out, it brings me right back to this. Have y'all seen this yet? Now, in one of the latest press conferences with Donald Trump, he is seen in front of the seal of America, which is this eagle over here. Now, here is the problem. Usually the eagle's head is towards the olive branch for peace. Do you guys see the problem? The eagle's head is towards the arrow, meaning what? So is this bird sending a message to us? Remember I told you this bird resembles Thoth, right? Thoth. And then we just had this super intelligent AI that surpasses ChatGPT called DeepSeek, who is play off the word of deep thought from the movie Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, who told us that the answer to the universe is 42. And this video garnered 24 million views. 42, 24. It's flipped. Thoth. This bird looks like Thoth.
They look like it's saying, "Behold, humans." Chill out, Chris.
And Deep Seek is actually deep thought over here, y'all. I told y'all our life is literally a movie. So this means the question to the universe is most likely about to be answered, right? What do you guys think about this? Please let me know down in the comments below. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift.
Yo, hit the like button, man. This
This
one,
one, yeah, check this out. This was seen in California, y'all.
What is that? Rainbow behind a cloud.
Y'all see that? So I slowed it down, y'all. Look at this. Look at these dark rays that's coming out of these clouds. Y'all see that? Look at this. What is going on? That's no regular rainbow. Look at this. Do you guys see that? What is going on up there? Whoa, these things look like energy beams that Dragon Ball Z and Naruto characters be throwing up. That didn't look like a death beam, y'all. Like that, you know, a Frieza death beam. Look at all these colors, all these aura, y'all. It's literally something out of an anime, y'all. What is this? Wow, y'all see this? Check this one out. This one is in San Juan. You want to talk about piercing through? This is the most vivid rainbow. This is one of the most vivid rainbows I've ever seen in my life. Minus the cloud trying to obfuscate the vividness of this rainbow. This thing is like, wow, look at that. It's literally there. And it's like a rainbow banner, y'all. It's not, there's no arc to it. It's like a banner. Did you guys hear about the skies turning purple in Florida a few days ago? This right here was in Sarasota, Florida. Check this out, y'all.
You guys can tell, but the sky in Florida right now is so purple. Like the whole sky is just purple, dude.
And purple has been the theme as of late, even when it comes to the president choosing a purple tie versus the red and the blue. We told y'all this year was gonna get interesting, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace.
It is now 89 seconds to midnight. This is the closest the world has ever.
Well, either way, we know for the however you want to put it, chosen ones, you know what's up. Those who can embrace and embody UV radiation, even if it is so, it's ultraviolet rays that we can embrace and embody for a reason, because it's part of the ascension process. So either way, I'm here for it.
End to midnight. Any move towards midnight should be taken as an indication of extreme danger and an unmistakable.
Do you guys find this strange how the doomsday clock comes out the same day that this new AI called DeepSeek, who surpasses ChatGPT on all levels,
We might
right?
have to get into that.
And who's also much cheaper by
what's good,
millions, I believe, right? And then the same day we have the doomsday clock come out. And then I caught this on the video, y'all. AI technology, climate change, and nuclear weapons were listed as the top threats to humanity. And then this AI is called DeepSeek. Y'all remember in the movie The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? In the movie Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, there was a supercomputer that was created by a race of ancient superior being. And they left deep thought down to the humans, and its sole purpose was to calculate the answer to life, which it told us was 42. Do you guys not see this? Deep thought, DeepSeek. This is a whale. This too looks like a whale. Do you guys see that? Deep thought, the whale, Free Willy. So now with 89 seconds to midnight, we just upgraded or ascended to a brand new super intelligent computer, which is one of the threats to humanity. Excuse me. What do you think is gonna happen now? I told y'all things are gonna get a lot more interesting, y'all. Let me know down in the comments below. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace. And if you would have come.
So next time we doing the Chronicles, we're gonna try DeepSeek. Since it's something new, we're gonna do that. You know what I mean? We're gonna do the DeepSeek Chronicle. DeepSeek Chronicles. We might do that. But yeah, let's keep going because we're gonna be here a while and it's pretty interesting. So again, hit the like button. 12 views, 4 likes. It's crazy. It's pathetic. I gotta tell you guys, more than once, more than twice, more than 1,000,000 times, grown adults to do something that free and support by hitting the like button so we can enter the algorithm. We got 40% bots on the channel. What's going on with y'all? Like, y'all real or fake? Y'all support or not? If you don't support, beat your feet, honestly. Like, I'm tired of it.
Completely listen to the whole video instead of typing first, which
Wasting
I
my
know
damn
you
time.
did, because if you did listen to the video, you would have heard me say that this clock has been available since 1947, right? It was set in 1947 and it was left unchanged at 90 seconds. Meaning somebody had to know that the world was coming to an end and created the clock in 1947 and left it at 90 seconds, put it away in the closet, tucked it in, and then brought it out last year because they know things are speeding up. I'm not the one holding the clock here. I didn't create the clock. Obviously, the person who created the clock knew that the world was coming to an end. Just like there's a great restart in every civilization, knew that this time was going to be right here, right now. And they put it out last year. I didn't say this is new. I said it's relatively new because they put out the information last year regarding this.
I believe you. I believe y'all. Y'all who's confident, DJ, Corey, KN, all of y'all. I believe y'all because y'all come through daily. Y'all come through consistently when I go up. But I'm gonna be honest, like, if I'm being honest with y'all, like, I've been debating not doing this shit anymore. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But let's keep going. Like, let's keep going.
You act like we've been hearing about this every single year. No, this just came out last year, and now this year again, they're telling you it's back. So again, this is no small feat. Big things are about to happen, y'all. And all I can say is let's continue to get this shift. Peace eyes. I want to bring your attention to this thing that was recorded in the skies of Washington State. This video was taken at 1:56 in the morning, and as you can see here, it looked like a little dot at first. But once he zoomed in and I was able to take a still shot, this is what I came across, y'all. What is going on here? One of the most notable features in this, I don't know, what we calling it, a UAP? Right? Because it is an identified aerial phenomenon. We have no idea what this is. But one of the most notable features is this X logo over here. It looks like the X-Men logo. Y'all remember that solar eclipse we had a few years ago, and that too was also showing us the X-Men logo. Y'all know I try to look for that video. I can't find it nowhere on TikTok. And that lunar eclipse was a pretty big deal because the day after, a huge earthquake happened in Jamaica. I specifically remember that. But check this out. It's got the X-Men logo on it. And look at this, y'all. What is going on here? You see how it's bending? Again, this was at almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and he said it was the only thing in the night sky, and it stayed up there all night. But check this out. Here's the zoomed in picture of the X, right? Look at that. It looks like the Vitruvian Man, right? And if y'all been watching my lives on YouTube, I've been explaining about the Vitruvian Man, what is about to happen. But also, it looks like the atom, right? The atom and the protons and electrons that's spinning around the atom. But do y'all see that curve? Look at this. This is very interesting. What do you guys think about this? And now all of a sudden, we're not hearing too many things about the sky anymore. It's like after the TikTok update, everything just went away. But I can assure you, there are still things happening in the sky. And I told you, this thing is going to only intensify. But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Interesting times that we live in. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out. So, and now, right? X, right? Look at that. It looks like the Vitruvian.
Yo, that don't look like a face right there, T.I., where somebody got some type of band or on their head. Look, here go the nose. Here go the lips. Here go their cheeks, their eyes. It's the left eye, it's the right eye. You see this right here? Am I the only one who can see that? That look like a whole face right there. Also, damn, I can't even zoom. Can I zoom in? Let me see if I can zoom in. Hold on. Oh no. Video. Can we zoom? Yup. Can zoom in. Let's try this. That shit. Nothing. Alright, whatever. Y'all hear the wind outside? Damn. I can't zoom in, but it looked like a face right here. And it looked like a face right here. This looked like, speaking of X-Men, it looked like somebody who got the Cyclops goggles. Juice was talking about this on his live earlier. If you watch his lives, this looked like another face right here, the small one. I don't know if you can zoom in on your phone. This looked like a smaller face right next to this face with the Cyclops goggles, chin piece, mouth, ears. Y'all can see that, right? It looked like two faces, not just one. But when he zooms in, it only shows that one. But let's keep going. That looked like a face, bro. That looked like a face, bro.
man, right? But do y'all see that curve? Look at this. This is very interesting. What do you guys think about this? And now all of a sudden, we're not hearing too many things about the sky anymore. It's like after the TikTok update, everything just went away. But I can assure you, there are still things happening in the sky. And I told you, this thing is going to only intensify. But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Interesting times that we live in. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out. So we all know we are in the midst of what could possibly be one of the greatest alien disclosures or deceptions, known to mankind, because we are, in what's called endgame. This has been happening for a couple of years now, and I believe we are at what's called the climax. We have Lil Wayne and Tiger shooting a music video, and Lil Wayne says something very interesting that you guys need to pay attention to. You guys know they can't say too much, so they'll give us a little bit of hints here and there, but check this out. Listen to what he says.
To the chat, we live streaming right now. First time anybody here live stream the whole video.
So at first he keeps leaning into the camera and saying, we're here, He's letting us know that we're here, right? And Tiger also put these on the page as well, saying pop off, right? And he's saying we're here.
To the chat, we live streaming right now.
2 little UFOs. He put these. 2 little UFOs is what he's talking about.
First time anybody here live stream the whole video.
And then he goes on to say this. Tiger looks a little bit uncomfortable. Look at this. But listen to what Wayne says.
Make sure you pay attention to your local UFO news.
You heard what he said, right?
Make sure you pay attention to your local UFO news.
That's probably gonna get copyrighted, but it is what it is. We'll probably, if you missed it, you missed it. I mean, you better start making them lives. Anyhow. I'm just saying, let me tell y'all something, because I don't think people think critically. Isn't a chariot the same thing as a ship? And they call UFO ships? So as above, so below. When they say chariots, are they talking about? You following? Yo, Grace got certain things, KN, for real. It means a lot. Actually, it really does. For real. Grace got certain things. Like, I mean that deeply from my heart, for real.
Do you guys think he's sending a message? I mean, aren't we supposed to get some type of disclosure from Dr. Stephen Greer? This guy over here, Dr. Stephen Greer, he promised us some type of disclosure within the early days of the month of January, and still nothing. And now this article says New Jersey drone mystery takes a funny turn with a big announcement promised in 30 days. So something funny is going on here, y'all. But if they got people like Lil Wayne telling you to pay attention to the news, then something big must be happening. Remember, we getting close to the Super Bowls, y'all. All these commercials about to be lit. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift, y'all. Peace. So I don't know why you guys are not hearing about this or why this is not on TikTok, but you guys know this cave in Argentina. It is called the Cave at the End of the World. The Cave at the End of the World, you guys. That's what it's called. And it collapsed a few weeks ago. Did y'all hear about this? Here it is over here, you guys. Look at this. It completely collapsed. Completely. Just in case that video didn't do it justice, look at the size of this cave compared to the people. This was a very big tortoise, guys. That's what it's called. And it collapsed a few weeks ago. Did y'all hear about this? Here
it looked like the camera's distorting the frequency is distorting the camera a little bit down low on the ground level by the water. Look at it. Look by like Juice's head.
It is over here, you guys. Look at this. It completely collapsed.
Like the frequency is high over
completely.
High
just in case that video didn't do it justice, look at the size of this cave compared to the people. This was a very big tourist attraction in Argentina, and like I said, it's referred to as the Cave at the End of the World. and it just collapsed. The irony in that is that a lot of people are saying we are now at the end of the world, at the end of this 3D matrix, and there are certain events, you know, that have been set forth to basically show us this. And I would say God has literally sent us a message with this one over here, y'all. I mean, this thing is gone, completely leveled, y'all. This cave was 10,000 years old. If this doesn't tell you that there are major changes happening on the planet, a 10,000-year-old cave, and it's referred to as the cave at the end of the world. Argentina is a play off the word urgent. Argentina. Things have taken a turn, y'all. Like I said, I don't see nobody talking about this on TikTok. It's crazy, y'all.
I got 7 inches of snow. Brother, this is Alaska. Right now. There is no snow. There is no ice. No snow. Nothing.
I just wanted you guys to know that the doomsday clock just came out about a few hours ago, and it just moved another second ahead. And it's not predicated upon per year. It's predicated upon catastrophes and malevolent events that manifest here on Earth. And this is what pushes the doomsday clock another second or two forward. And so I decided to go to the comments to read what people had to say about what they're experiencing in their reality. People are saying that this video gives them chills because they too are realizing that their reality is experiencing weird weather anomalies. Like for instance, Massachusetts says they're having sprummer and finter. Can someone elaborate on that? And yes, the poles are shifting much faster than expected. We just told y'all that the doomsday clock just moved a second forward. So within 2 years, and then predicated upon what happens on the earth, this thing can move forward a second or two. Haven't been able to sled in Minnesota all year. Michigan has had unusual warm winters since the 2000s. People are saying that they only got 3 inches in Utah, and the snow that fell there melt instantaneously, and that's scary. In PA, they have snow on the ground for weeks, and they haven't seen this in decades. Oh my goodness. This person moved from Alaska to Florida, and they're experiencing 48 degrees in Florida, which they say it sucks. And me being in Florida experiencing this right now, y'all, yeah. And again, we can't do nothing about it, y'all. We're just along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out. First, it was Canadians missing their mortgage payments, then their car notes, then it was all other essential bills, and now Canadians are straight up leaving Canada. And it's not just the immigrants, y'all. I'm talking about real life Canadians who have been there for a very long time. Canadians feel as if they are getting financially paralyzed with everything piling on top of them, and then what Donald Trump plans
welcome to America, Canadians.
On doing with Canada as well. People are realizing that protesting did not work and has not worked, so they are resorting to other means, which is leaving the country. And not to mention their prime minister just stepped down, so their government is in a state of limbo, just like France and many other government places around the world right now. 2025 has opened up with such a bang, y'all. Like, there's no closing this can of worms at all whatsoever.
Yeah, it's just a hell of a mess right now.
The cost of living making it harder to get by and leaving little hope for the future.
We talk about possibly leaving Canada because why should we stay here? Just be overtaxed, underserviced, healthcare sucks, education sucks, government is bloated.
Healthcare sucks. I thought healthcare in Canada was one of the best. Did I hear wrong, Canadians? Please let us know down in the comments. And even the quote-unquote immigrants that were chosen by the government of Canada to enter Canada are also chosen to leave. They have to leave as well. So it looks like there's a great exodus happening around the world, y'all. Do y'all notice that? There's a lot going on. And the number one thing is distractions. There's a lot of distractions that's happening. What you guys think? Please let me know down in the comments below, y'all. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out.
Y'all, right now, go out, go buy you some generators, go buy you some portable chargers, go buy you some candles, go buy you anything that you need.
I just want to say she's beautiful. She's fire.
You need to keep that power on, your electricity on, your stuff charged up, your food still cold. Make sure you go get it. And I'm going to tell you why. Give me a second. Y'all is over here worried about when season 3 of P-Valley about to come and Canada about to turn power off. Y'all know how Donald Trump said that he was going to stop federal taxes and instead do tariffs. Well, Canada is saying that they about to retaliate. Okay, they about to retaliate, and they about to start shutting down the energy and the power from going all the way to Wisconsin, Michigan, New York, and all the northern states. They finna cut the power off, y'all. We need to be worried about this, okay? Trump proposed a 25% tariff on all imported goods from Canada on his first day of office, given that Ontario is not a huge producer in oil, they threatened to cut the electricity off that they are using to give to the United States of America in the northern areas, y'all. Tap in. But what's even worse is, y'all Americans like to get rowdy. America's not going for Canada turning their power off and electricity, especially if they're not paying the bill. This could be the start of another World War III if everything goes down, so I bet y'all watch out. I need y'all to start getting y'all generators. Y'all need to start getting y'all things together. And for my intellectually challenged viewers who love to say that I didn't drop the link or I didn't drop the evidence and the proof because they are just so intellectually challenged that they don't know how to do their own research. They don't know how to use Google because they don't know that I'm not their teacher. I'm not their licensed to be their teacher. I'm going to drop the link in the comments for y'all, okay? Y'all, right?
Well, I got it. So, y'all, listen. Also, yo, real talk, that's crazy. They gonna shut off the power. But realistically, can we harvest energy from the atmosphere, but they keep that information disclosed? So it's like they got people panicking for nothing. You know, that's where I'm at with it. Like, they got people panicking for nothing. We are in a firmament, a terrarium, whatever you want to call it. We can harvest energy from the atmosphere, like the Tartarians used to do. The technology is still there. There's still buildings and certain monumental places, right? If I'm saying that correctly, don't quote me. But realistically, it's possible. They just disclose that information and hide it, tuck it away. Feel me? Classified information, CIA, and all this nonsense. Let's keep going on.
Now I done seen everything. Apparently, Native Americans might not be American citizens. And this is according to the latest news from multiple news outlets.
I don't know if I use
you
this
can
clip,
Google
but I'm
it
about to pull
yourself.
it back up if I have.
But essentially,
I'm about to pull it up again.
there's the group of people that are trying to do whatever they're trying to do. And the first point of attack is to illegitimize Native Americans from being Americans. So yeah, there's that. And happy Friday or something.
Yeah, Council, bliss up, supreme abundance. What you're looking at here in the atmosphere is a reflection of the mitosis that we talk about. Remember what the mitosis is. It's when cells split. And in our case, this is when the earth splits. We're going to have two earths, a new earth.
Yo, hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, Sargon. Hold that thought, bro, because we about to pull this clip up. I don't even know why I did that. Hold on. I'll be doing things backwards sometimes, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Taking too long. I'll do it right here, bro. I'll do it right here. Let me pull this clip up so we can continue with the footage. Like I said, I don't want to pause it too much. But anyhow, let me pull this up real quick. All right? Pull this up real quick. Y'all can see that? Let me see if y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all can see that. All right, check this out, y'all.
So, let's talk about this purge, because I keep hearing people talking about the purge, right? They changed the meaning of the purge. Purge means to cleanse, right? But you know, people like to change dialogue or information to suit whatever they're trying to do, right? Now, pay attention to this, guys, because I just got a download this morning. The download is letting me know is that it's not just going to start with the Mongolians and the Spaniards. This stuff is starting at the top and it's going to go to the bottom. So if y'all don't know what the top is, that's Mexico, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. You have Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Florida. That's north. So this stuff is going to go down, but the way it's going to go, y'all going to least expect it. Pay attention to this. Alrighty, guys. So I went and looked up the word purge. It says read someone or something of an unwanted quality, condition, or feelings, right? Read the second one. It says remove a group of people considered undesirable from an organization or place in an abrupt or violent way. Then we go down where it says, those are the verbs. Now this is the nouns. Listen, an abrupt or violent removal of a group of people. A laxative is the second one, right? What I want you guys to understand is that what's going on right now is the purge, but the purge is not what you was expecting it to be. See, if you notice, they was targeting a certain cultural people. But if you notice, the people that they targeted is not the people that they're purging the land from, is it? So guys, the download is, it's not going to just stop with who you think it is. Even if they put a border up, what they fail to realize, they have to go back to where they came from. They didn't come from Mexico. They did not come from Germany, Russia, none of that. They came from the mountains. And see, that's the part y'all missing. Even a lot of these Caucasians that do not sit well with the universal laws. We're not doing man-made laws. All these laws that on this land right now are man-made. They came over here and created their heaven on our heaven. And so now everything is going back to its original state. Y'all remember the movie Jumanji? Similar situation. When they kept rolling the dice and stuff started to appear. But when somebody actually reached the end, which that's where we are now, they yelled, what, Jumanji? What happened? Everything started going back to its original. But it's going to get destroyed in the same sense. So listen to what I'm saying. They're going to try to tear this place up before they leave out. And as soon as they do that, y'all ain't seen hell from...
It's this movie that's like Jumanji with two youth and a sister that's like a teen. And they like playing some board game that's out of space. And it's just like Jumanji. In order for things to go back to normal, for you to go back home and things to revert, you got to win the game. You got to get to the end. And an example, it's not Jumanji, but you get Jumanji and then it goes back to normal. It reverts. They go through a black hole. I'm about to find the name of that movie so I can put it in the comments for you guys, for you movie junkies. You feel me? But yeah.
The universe, like you're going to see hell going through these people because they're going to attempt to tear up this world because they mad because they don't own it and they don't belong on it. It's sad to say, but guys, we see in the end, and a lot of you guys are not understanding what's going on because Trump is white and all this stuff, but y'all, and they talking about making America great again. We don't know what his definition of making America great again. It's just that they took on whatever their perception was of making America great again. This man don't want to deal with the stuff that's going on. Pay attention. Russia done told y'all that the people of this world is black, right? He showed you pictures. For you guys that don't understand what what's his name, Elon Musk did, Germany know who the people are. Go back and do your history or your research on Hitler. He knew exactly what he was doing, right? Now, Trump is finna reveal who the real people of this land is, and y'all not paying attention to that. Y'all paying attention to everything else, and what y'all not paying attention to, he's revealing who we are. Y'all missed the bigger picture because you too busy looking at the smaller. You just looking at snippets. Open your eyes, people. Open your eyes. Trump is finna reveal who we are. That's why everybody mad. That part. Hey guys.
Now let's, you know what I mean? Because we're going to keep going because there's a whole bunch of stuff in this presentation. Like I said, this is a good one. This is a goodie. That's why I'm stressing you people like the damn video. Let's keep going.
Earth and the old earth, the old world. Remember, energy can't be created or destroyed. So when the split takes place, we transform into a whole new energetic flow. The old world stays in a state of constant decay until it's completely filtered back into the all and the energy reused again to create a new reality where those same energies will have a chance to get it right. But for you and I, it's expansion and blossoming. So get on the wave, move accordingly. Let's go, my loves. Bang, bang. Yeah.
No time for sadness. Vibrate higher. Let's flow.
All right, hold on, because this the movie, yo. Shout out to JJ, because she know what the hell she talking about. But look, this the movie right here. If you want to watch it, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, yo. It's just like Jumanji Outer Space, damn near. And it's pretty damn good. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So y'all might want to check it out for you movie junkies, for the people who like watching movies, for the people who don't be having nothing to watch. Yo, I'm all out of stuff to watch. Check this out. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool, especially if you like Jumanji. There we go, right here. I'm just showing you guys, right? I mean, I mentioned this, so I gotta show you guys. Anyhow, let's get back into it. You know what I'm saying? Screenshot it, write it down, whatever. That's why I'm still on here, leaving it up for quite some time. This is a pretty decent movie. Facts. Let's get it.
Son and I are driving, and this is what we see in the sky. Like, look at those colors. That is so bright. Like, there's nothing else around. I don't know where it came from, but it's so bright in colors. So cool.
Everyone and everything that's alive can see how amazing the times are that we live in. If you're stuck in that old world pattern, that means you didn't make the mitosis. You are on the decay. We are on the spiral. We blossom. Let's go.
Yo, footage check. Is everything smooth? YouTube talking about it's not smooth or something like that. Let me know in the comments real quick so we can keep it going. Is everything smooth? Oh yeah, it says excellent connection again. All right, bet, let's get it.
Yo, Council, I got some not so great news to report. This is over there in Somalia. Hundreds of dolphins beached themselves. And again, no one really knows why, but I'm pretty sure it's due to some sort of frequency shift or some sort of pollution out in the water, or something gigantic out in the water that's chasing them into shore. Just like all the other little fishies, the squids, everything we've seen recently beaching themselves. Well, here the dolphins are doing it as well. And in my humble opinion, Council, I honestly think it's something to do with that Leviathan type energy. I don't think it's the frequency they're running from and the pollution is being cleaned up. I think there's something massive out there and it's chasing these animals in, and they're mad scared. And whatever this creature is, it's come to bring a balance, just as it's written. Anyway, family, I just wanted to show you guys what's going on in the range. But stay on the spiral, always up, and I don't know already. Adapt or die. Let's go. Bang, bang. Yeah. Yo, Council, you done already, you know, how to grit, shift, get prepared, get on your spiral, and let's glow. Bang, bang. Yo.
Hold on. I gotta show, since I mentioned it, I gotta show you guys, yo. I don't know why it does that stupidity, bro. Yeah, I'm sick of it doing that, dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, look. Right? Let me see if I can pull this up for you guys. What's that? Right here. No. It's like it was an oarfish found off the coast of one of them Caribbean or something, one of them islands there. They not talking about this either. But it happened. Look, this is January 2025 edition, bro. Look, I don't know if it's copyrighted, so I'm not gonna have no music, but look. Check this out, yo. That's an oarfish. You can't tell what it is till he zoom in, so I'm telling you. That's an oarfish, bro. It was found in one of them. It don't say where this is at, but they're not talking about this. This is January. This month. This happens this month. And y'all know what that fish is about. You know what I'm saying? Yo, put the fish back, bro. Like, you trying to take a flick and all that. Take a flick, like, help the fish, bro. Y'all see that, right? That's a whole oarfish, bro. That is an oarfish. That is an oarfish, bro. Let's do simple. Oh, you don't know about that fish? We about to do a quick Google search for you. Use simple Google terms. Oarfish significance. The oarfish is large deep-sea fish that is sometimes called the doomsday fish. It is associated with folklore that predicts natural disasters, particularly earthquakes. In Japanese folklore, this is a messenger from the sea god's palace as it gained a reputation of doomsday harbinger of sorts. Right? It's not saying much. Let's go to ChatGPT. Nope. Let's go to DeepSeek. Let's go to DeepSeek and see what DeepSeek. Oh, bro. We're not doing that. I'm not signing up and all doing that nonsense. I'm not doing none of that. Let's get it. What can you tell me about? Tell me about an oarfish. I'll say the oarfish. The oarfish, aka doomsday fish. Right? Short answer, please. We ain't about to, you mean? You feel me, KN? You feel me, KN? And the doomsday clock went up a second. And it's probably going to go up another second soon, but the oarfish, often called the doomsday fish, is a long deep-sea fish known for its impressive length up to 36 feet. It's rarely seen near the surface, but when it comes to surface, some believe it signals impending natural disasters like earthquakes. There is no scientific evidence linking it to such events. It's often described as mysterious, eel-like fish with a ribbon-like body, distinctly dorsal fin. Even tsunamis too. Are they associated with tsunamis too? I'm telling you, KN, it's going down. It's happening. We in the shift, baby. We in the shift. It's happening. Yes, oarfish are sometimes linked to tsunamis in folklore. People have reported seeing them near surface before tsunamis, which has led to a myth that they can predict such events. However, there's no scientific proof connected to the appearance of tsunamis or earthquakes. It's likely that these fish are simply displaced by underwater disturbances or... Right. But there was an oarfish that surfaced sometime in January, and they not talking about it, people. And like you said, from the beginning of the presentation, what's this timestamp? 2210, copy. 2210. Like you said.
To humanity, excuse me, what do you think is going to happen now? I told y'all things are going to get a lot more interesting, y'all. Let me know that in the comments below. Let's continue to get this shift. And if you would have completely listened to the whole video instead of typing first, which I know you did, because if you did listen to the video, you would have heard me say that this clock has been available since 1947, right? It was set in 1947 and it was left unchanged at 90 seconds. Meaning somebody had to know that the world was coming to an end and created the clock in 1947 and left it at 90 seconds, put it away in the closet, tucked it in, and then brought it out last year because they know things are speeding up. I'm not the one holding the clock here. I didn't create the clock. Obviously, the person who created the clock knew that the world was coming to an end. Just like there's a great restart in every civilization, knew that this time was gonna be right here, right now. And they put it out last year. I didn't say this is new. I said it's relatively new because they put out the information last year regarding this.
Wow.
You act like we've been hearing about this every
You know what I'm
single
saying?
year.
It's
No,
happening.
this just came out last year. And now this year again, they're telling you it's back. So again, this is no small feat. Big things are about to happen, y'all. And all I can say is let's continue to get this shift. Peace eyes.
Yo, telling you, y'all, it's happening. It's happening. And my thing is this, like, people scared, people panicking, they worried about mass deportation, all of this. Yo, bro. Y'all, like she said in the comments, what a time to be alive. Like, just to be a part of all of this, to witness all of this happen. A lot of this stuff people thought was fake, was sci-fi and all of this. Oh, that's a myth. That's fake. Oh, that's just fantasy. Oh, that's just folklore. It is happening, people. We are seeing it right before our eyes. So, why live in fear? Why panic? Adapt and adjust. You feel me? First of all, it is winter time. Relax, sit back and hibernate. Relax, let Mother Nature, let Earth do its thing and just sit back and relax. Stay out the way. When you get in the way, that's when you get caught in the crossfire. If it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you. In any and every aspect. If it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you. You're not going to grasp onto the knowledge, or you won't get caught in the crossfire. If it's not for you, it is not for you. But listen, pay attention, people, and stay out the way. That's all I got to say about all of that. Stay out the way and pay attention. Let's get it. You feel me, KN? Oh, Outcast this. They going crazy that. Oh, he's bugged out. Oh, she lost her mind. Oh, he's off his rocker. Okay.
Viral, and let's
get it, y'all.
Bang, bang. Yo, council, some good news in the range. This goofy is Yoel Alter, the leader of one of the biggest child sex cults on the planet. This goofball was finally caught down there in El Salvador and was extradited back to Israel. The caveat to this, though, family, is that Israel is notorious for releasing pedos. They do not charge them. They just let them back out on the streets. The good thing is this goofy can't travel. So if Israel wants to let him out to violate these little Jewish children, that's their business. He won't be violating any more quote unquote Gentile children anywhere out here in the range. But anyway, family, we know who this goofy is. You know where he's at. Keep your eyes on this fool. Lock him down. Make him unable to move, unable to breathe. And again, family, we got another victory in the range. Another one of these sex cults taken down. And this is one of the biggest in history. So let's rejoice and keep it going. Let's go. Bang, bang. Yeah.
Children. Lance and Whitefeather kept motion-activated Arlo cameras on the children, one in the shed on the 14-year-old boy and 16-year-old girl, and one in a room upstairs with no bed, only a tarp floor that stayed on the 9-year-old girl and 11-year-old boy. The video showed a daily routine of waking up early and being forced to stand with hands on head, unable to change or shower, receiving only peanut butter sandwiches to eat before going back to bed on the floor. In the shed, the teens used a camper toilet, holding a sheet up for each other to shield the other from the camera. Lieutenant Pyle said she first began hearing about this in August before the shed discovery, but testified could never quite get a hold of a CPS worker to follow up.
There was a contact made with a worker once, but there was no further contact to coordinate going and making a visit to the residence together.
The jury saw days of video the Arlo cameras saved, including the moments deputies busted in the door on the shed.
Just imagine how many other people is doing this. How many more offspring are suffering from this corrupt place, these corrupt, disgusting people, bro. Disgusting, filthy people, bro. And why you think this shift is happening? Why you think this balance is being restored? Why you think we are finally, I'm not even going to say too much, but why you think people is learning who we really are, who we truly are, what we really are? I'm talking about melanated people. My apologies for the people in the comments. If you're not melanated, you can't relate. You can't relate to the shit we go through. Look at this shit. Look at this shit we looking at right now, bro. You can't relate. But balance is being restored. And your mind's going to be blown when y'all see who and what we really are. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
On October 2nd.
You're okay.
The children were turned over to Child Protective Services, and when Lance and Whitefeather got back with 2 of the children that night, they were later arrested. But that was just the beginning of their charges and the investigation. On Friday, the jury got an inside look at Whitefeather's cell phone. This included text messages between she and Lance where they referred to the kids as monkeys and pigs. Often Lance would describe physical punishment, where he said he, quote, knocked one.
Mother puts her arms in the damn refrigerator. While on the phone, kicking it, dragging it. Yeah, baby. Why do you think balance is being restored? Look at the father. I want to know if he's tripping about the baby. Yo, B. Besides the baby.
Yo, this is a very important video.
I don't condone women abuse, but I'll tell you right now. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. That's all I'm gonna say is ooh wee. Ooh wee. Like ooh wee. Like what? Yo,
So stick with me. I'm about to prove that their time is up. And I promise you, ain't nobody say anything about this because they don't know the actual truth and probably don't even want to believe it. So I debate on making this video just because all the infiltrators I've been talking about recently. Because I already know they're going to take this and remake it however they feel like remaking it. But I'm the first to show you. As y'all can see, it's 4/6/2024. We have the sun to the right. Then we have Mercury in the middle, who y'all would know as Jesus. We have Jupiter to the left, who y'all know as Baal. And we have Uranus to the left also, right beside Jupiter, who you would know it as.
right here, look at these names. Look at all of this. Look at all of that. Take a screenshot so you could properly understand if you want to. Just pay attention. He loses me sometimes too. So that's why I'll be having to catch up and pause as well.
As Eve. As y'all can see, the planets are basically stars. They have a north and a south pole on them. That basically goes through the planet. And as I mentioned before, planets are toroidal fields. Any type of energy is, including us. That's what our aura is. So just in case you don't know, this is a toroidal field. Positive energy up top, negative energy on the bottom. And where the energy meets at is called a plane of inertia. So this is how our planet looks. Earth is a flat plane of inertia. Because we all are energy, everything is energy. So what they did was overrun the negative energy on top of the positive energy, causing us to drop down, as in like a spiral. This is how we end up in a black hole. They reverse their energy, but positive energy cannot die. So we ended up creating a whole reality for them to live in also, because our minds will refuse to die, because we create reality literally, and that's what they're manipulating by changing our energy, reversing it. That's why the whole world is so negative now, to keep this going on. And here we have the Eye of Horus, which also represents the black sun. As I said, we fell into a spiral going down into a black hole. That's what the end of the spiral of this actual Eye of Horus means. Also, Horus is another name for Jesus. And then we have the famous Nazi symbol. But as y'all can see, there's plenty more symbols just like it. Why is that? Because they all represent the black sun. The four corners of the earth going into a spiral, which is the black hole. Now we have the Statue of Liberty, who is Apollo, which is really Mars. The torch literally represents the fake sun that NASA has a patent for that blocks out the black sun. The 7 candlesticks represents the 7 planets that took over, which is the dragon/reptilians. And got plenty of videos going into further details about all this. I'm just giving you a quick rundown that there's plenty of proof out here proving what I'm saying. Well, I hope that gave you a little bit more understanding of what I'm trying to show y'all right now. Anyways, look at where the sun is at and look at where Uranus and Jupiter is at. Also note to the top, that is also the devil's comet. As y'all can see on this camera angle, Uranus and Jupiter is to the right. And we have B to the left, which should be Earth. And you see how close we are basically to the sun. This is why I constantly preach that 2025 is the last year of this reality. Because once we approach the sun, it has to reset no matter what. This is also the reason why I said they're going to start pulling some crazy moves right beforehand, because they don't have any time. They have to try to get us to produce as much negative energy as possible in order for them to manifest their desired reality. This is the whole point of me trying to wake everybody up, so this don't happen again. So this video begins on the first day of April. As y'all can see, there are literally Star Wars going on right now. This is basically...
Mind you, this is all in 2024, so just imagine what's going on with the solar activity right now as we speak. It's cold where it's not supposed to be, and it's hot where it's not supposed to be in real time right now. Message.
The same image I showed y'all earlier, but it's in motion. As y'all can see to the top left, that's the devil's comet they was talking about. It is on the move. And I believe it's really for Jupiter and Uranus. Could look at the movement of the devil's comet, but also look at what Jupiter and Uranus is doing right now. Meanwhile, Mercury is chilling. So I zoomed in for y'all so they can see much closer to what's really happening here. Again, look at Jupiter and Uranus. They are clearly in battle. As y'all can see, I believe this is a protective shield because it's protecting themselves from the sun and all the solar flares y'all see. And also y'all clearly see there are shots coming straight from out of the planets. Come on, there's explosions and everything right there. How can you deny this? How? Look at it again. There's no way you can deny that this is actually happening right now. Y'all see the world. I mean, I know it might sound crazy. You might want to question me, but question NASA, question the satellites. Why are they showing this? I will not be surprised if they take this down. And I don't care what nobody say, this is real. They have to show us some other truth. It's because they already know most of y'all not gonna believe it anyways. This will be the moment y'all say, oh, NASA's deceivers. They don't tell the truth about anything when it's on a topic like this. I want something stupid like the Earth spinning millions of miles per hour, doing all kinds of loops and spirals, going to nowhere. Like, come on, bruh. Like, that's the only thing that's real to y'all, as long as it makes no sense. But like I said, don't question me, you question NASA about this. And while you at it, question them about this documented war against the United States of America. Ask them what they meant by spaceship Earth. Maybe it means because we live on a spaceship. Ask them what they meant by bloody skirmishes on every corner of the vessel. Like I said, the 4 corners of the Earth into the black hole. And then how they're increasing size by 2 million per week. They're bringing entities in from another planet, tinkering with the temperature and life support controls, global warming. Then the next page, talking about humans have taken over in vastly shortened evolution. So the goals of the planet is to destroy it, of the human species, to brainwash it, products and life forms, mix everything with man image, which is the image of God. If you go to my subscriptions on Instagram, this is the very first video. I cannot post it nowhere else because I get violated every time because it's too much truth.
And that chart, that graph he was using, whatever technology that is the surveillance of the skies or whatever he was using to look at the planets, that's blocked off now. You can't look at that no more. Like it's blocked off. Whatever he was using, he has videos somewhere out there on his channel where he's explaining how he can't use that anymore. It's like blocked out. Like they have like some type of overlay over it where you can't see what's going on anymore. Let's keep going.
It's something you cannot deny. So like I was saying, this is literally their last chance, and clearly they are in battle right now. Trust me, I know how crazy this sounds, but it's the harsh truth that we've been prisoners of war this whole time, stuck in an alternate reality that they can manipulate from our negative energy, because we fell in frequency into their territory, which is the underworld, hence the black hole, which is the black hole sun. Everything has been a lie. I prove this to y'all over and over and over again. But anyways, y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be guys. Hey. Oh, they thought they could play you. Yeah, you chosen one. They thought they could train you how to do their job. But you played dumb because you're too smart for that. They thought they could reel you in to talking negative about somebody in order to gang up against you later. But you remain neutral because now you can flip that script. They thought they could use you for a ride, but you already know you gon' hit them with them Uber prices. They thought they could use you for a meal, but you already know you're gon' pay separate. They thought they could use you for your status, but you already know you ain't taking no pictures. They thought they can live a double life, but you already know you are the spark of their life. So without you, all their other lives dies. They thought it was a game, playing as if they are in control, knowing it's your energy creating the motion. You are the main character in countless people's lives, and you don't even know it. Anyways, y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be God. Hey. Well, here I go again. So I'm about to break something else down to what Trump is doing. So the regular people, average Joes, know exactly what's happening. Because obviously they're using words to confuse people. Or doing actions that makes you believe one thing when really it's another. Trump floats foreign imprisonment of American criminals who are repeat offenders. Okay, the thing with this is, right, when you have free will, even though if you was coerced, a lot of people that actually broke the real law, not the policy or statutes, has literally lost their rights. They are technically a slave and the states own them. Because obviously they're serving time for whatever they did. As I said, for breaking the law, which is universal law. To keep it simple, when you physically hurt somebody. So, since these people technically lost their rights and they are technically slaves because of them breaking the universal law, this means they are able to be treated like property. So if you've been watching me, y'all should understand what bloodline is in America. As I always say, the fallen angels of man. That is the bloodline they need to make more gods and goddesses of their polarity. So while they're sending them overseas to different places, they will be mating with the women that's overseas in different places, creating more races. It's literally the same when all these other countries are telling us they will pay black men to come to their country to impregnate their woman. Again, it is our bloodline they need for survival. But the way Trump is doing it is more of a free will decision. Like I said, that's what he was about from the beginning. But these people that's in prison for breaking the universal law already broke their free will, even though they may not had a full chance, but it is what it is, you feel me? But that is the main reason of why he will be sending people from America out to other countries. Even though we're going through a whole immigration thing right now, but I'm telling you, this is the real reason why he's doing that. I mean, think about it. Why would other countries want to even accept criminals from America when they don't even want to accept their own? Think. All the answers is right there in your face. You just got to believe it and know the truth. One, that is more than just humans here. Two, we've been in a war and enslaved, prisoners of that war, just about our whole lives. Three, you gotta understand that your free will was just given back and a reset is about to happen, and what's currently happening right now is their reset, so you don't make a decision to go back to where you belong. So race does matter. I don't care what you say, because that's the basis of everything of why the war even happened. Because they wanted to turn the image of man into their image of a dragon. Anyways, y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be guys. Peace.
That was pretty deep, but y'all listen. So you telling me they sending American criminals overseas to be in the court slaves pretty much? That's what it sounds like to me. But are they getting paid for their fluids, if you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful with these guidelines on YouTube, but you know what I'm saying? Are these intercourse slaves being compensated for their services? I don't know. That stuff is just crazy to me. It's crazy. Probably not, because they're imprisoned, right? So now they are the property of the whatever. But Oh man, that's crazy. I don't know. Let's get it.
I don't know if you've had a chance to see a video that has been going viral over the past hour or so. We're still working to clear it and show it. In fact, the Hollywood celebrity who posted it has now deleted it, I think because probably she faced a lot of backlash for it, noting even the New York Times and Fox News polls show that a majority of American respondents are in favor of deportations of criminals and gang members. She posted a video sobbing. She was crying in it. She said, all my people are getting attacked, with the picture of a Mexican flag. Again, she has now taken that down. But what do you say to those who are out there saying that these are everyday people, these are families that are being attacked and dragged out of their homes? How do you respond to that?
I don't think we arrested any families. We've arrested public safety threats and national security threats, bottom line. And look, President Trump won the election on this one issue, securing our border and saving lives. What happened on our southern border last 4 years is the biggest national security threat this country's seen, at least in my lifetime, because we got over 2 million known gotaways. We got a 600% increase in sex trafficking. We got a record number of terrorists crossing the border.
I can barely focus with man going crazy on the drums because it said he doing a damn good job on the little. It's pretty catchy. Anyhow, let's keep going.
On terrorist watch list. We have 250,000 Americans die from fentanyl coming across the open border. We're going to do this job, and we're going to enforce the laws of this country. If they don't like it, then go to Congress and change the law. We're going to do this operational apology. We're going to make our community safer. We're going to save. Once we lock that border on continuous operation, you're going to see fentanyl deaths decrease, illegal alien crime decrease, sex trafficking decrease. It's just all for the good of this nation, and we're going to keep going. No apologies. We're moving forward.
He said no apologies moving forward. All I got to say is, when melanated people was being snatched up, tortured, taken away from their families, did nobody care? Did nobody give a flying F? You know what I mean? Did nobody give a flying duck? Nobody gave a flying duck when melanated people was being taken away from their families, snatched up, imprisoned, XYZ. I'm just being honest. I'm not being insensitive. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. Facts over feelings. That's all I'm saying. Facts over feelings. When melanated people was being removed from their families, incarcerated, tortured, and mistreated, did nobody give a flying duck?
I'm not going back to Haiti. One of those threats is this illegal alien from. They don't know what to do. I'm not going back to Haiti. One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
He said, thank Obama and big up Joe Biden. Hey, serious opinions only. I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Let's go.
Breaking news. So somebody that works in shelters just let me know 3 shelters was just raided in New York by ICE. This time they have warrants. So you can't stop them from coming in anywhere. So just letting you know, in New York, 3 shelters just got raided. Please share.
At this point, ICE not giving a fuck. This man right here, his wife was taken. And just in a few weeks, she had a court hearing just for citizenship. But they ain't give a fuck. They came in and took her brothers too.
They turned off the cameras, excuse my language, and then they took my wife.
This man who wished not.
America is Egypt. And we know who the Egyptians, the Atlanteans, you feel me? The Lemurians, we know who they are, KN. So, honestly, those people who descend from those heritages and all of that stuff have nothing to worry about. That's why you see certain people talking like it's all happening in divine purpose and divine timing. It's all happening in divinity. You feel me? So that's all I really got to say. I'm gonna be honest.
Not to be identified says his wife is from Venezuela and has lived in the United States for a few years. She was one of 3 people taken from this home. I'm told the 2 others were...
Y'all, it's really happening. I live in Arizona, and last night at about 8 p.m., 2 undesignated white men came knocking at my front door. And I don't really know anyone out here, so I wasn't expecting company. And also I have a doorbell. Like, why were they ringing my door? So I'm on the phone with my homegirl. I sit the phone down and I go to like look out the peephole and I'm like, who is it? No response. Who is it? I'm looking at them. They look at each other. No response. Who is it? They look at each other and say, missionaries. They did not look like missionaries. They look like 2, like, what's the word? You know, when cops don't have the clothes on, like undercover cops. Like, one had a lanyard around his neck and like something on it, but I couldn't see it. So I'm like, oh, no, thank you. And they just stayed there. And I'm like, no, thank you. They look at each other and they stay there. And then they walk away. It was absolutely ice. And I'm so grateful I didn't open my door. I mean, I don't think they would have, you know, taken me away, but just the fact that it's happening is terrifying. Y'all, like, all jokes aside, shit is getting real. And I ain't scared because I ain't no punk ass bitch. But I am a little nervous.
Man, get in here, get in here, get in here. Oh, this just came in my inbox. And one of my viewers was like, Getty, you need to explain this because something weird about this. And I'm looking and I'm like, what's weird about this? And he also donated $1 and I greatly appreciate it. But I got to go into this in great details. But if you like to donate $1, I greatly appreciate it. But watch what Trump did for the so-called Black Americans and the secret behind this so-called 14th Amendment. Excluding Indians, us, which is us. Trump administration questioned Native Americans' birthright citizenship in court, right? Why did Trump do that? Let me show you. Now, I did not know between the 1866 Indian Peace Treaty, the statement that the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment are considered the second constitution for African Americans, which is Indian, not taxed, right, is largely accurate. So we got our own amendment. So Trump went to court, was like, hey, these are Native Americans that had birthright, right, citizenship. Let me tell you, you can't be a citizen and indigenous at the same time. We only indigenous. This is why Trump went to court to say, hold up, no. These are immigrants can get deported. So when ICE come get you, throw your hands up and don't run and comply like you told us.
You heard? Like I said, ain't nobody give a flying duck. When we was going through these things and we was getting mistreated and harmed. Well, let's go back. What do you say? Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up and comply like you told us to. Simple as that. Throw your hands up and comply like you told us to. Simple as that.
Let me tell you, you can't be a citizen and indigenous at the same time. We only indigenous. This is why Trump went to court to say, hold up, no. These are immigrants can get deported. So when ICE come get you, throw your hands up and don't run and comply like you told us. So this let you know that we are the indigenous, excluding Indian not taxed, which is us. So if you'd like to donate $1, I greatly appreciate it.
Let's get this shift, man.
So I don't know if you guys seen this video yet, but you need to check this out. So we already know about California. It has been on fire for a couple of weeks now, okay? Then a miracle happened, and out of nowhere yesterday it started raining, all right? Now, once this started raining, I don't know what it did to the circuit board of Los Angeles or the power company, but out of nowhere, the whole city just starts glitching. All right, y'all, watch this whole row. Watch this whole row. Y'all see that?
It's the whole city. Okay, you guys, I'm kind of freaking out, and it's hard for you to see it, but if you look closely at the city watch, all of the lights are gonna suddenly start blinking.
I'm a native New Yorker, so pardon if I don't know any better, but isn't LA on fire?
Look at this, y'all.
So much. I hope that you guys can see it through the rain.
Wow, what's going on? Look at that, y'all. Now, what could that possibly be? Could it be a combination of the earthquakes, the fire, the fog, the mist, and then the rain? Because, you know, a city is mirrored to the likeliness of a motherboard from a computer. So we're literally in a computer, in a system, in a simulation here. So do you think all these elements are causing parts of the system or the computer to glitch? And not to mention, it's still foggy out there. It's flipped. Y'all see that, right? Look at that. And do you guys see everything that's happening on the planet right now? I told y'all 2025 got its foot to the pedal, y'all, non-stop. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out.
What you are looking at is a real-life picture of a draconian reptilian from...
Real-life picture of a Draco reptilian. You see how he got the little... Where the mind's eye go? You see that, right? I know y'all can see that.
The Alpha Draconian star system. These beings are shapeshifters, okay? And most of your politicians and celebrities are actually these beings. These beings consume something called adrenochrome, okay? Which is extracted from the 33rd vertebrae or the left eye. Adrenochrome is associated with adrenaline, and it's typically released at the time of fear. Most of these draconian reptilians consume human flesh. A lot of them reside in subterranean bases and bunkers underground, okay? And again, a lot of the celebrities and individuals that you think are human are actually these beings. Typically, they use technology to bend light photons to hide their actual image and hide how they look. These beings range anywhere from 8 to 15 foot tall, and some of them even have wings.
For the people in the back who don't think this is even possible, our naked bare eyes see less than 1% of the light spectrum. So you do the math. If any advanced species, well, not if, any of the advanced species that's living and walking amongst us, they most likely see more than 1% of the light spectrum than we do. We only see less than 1%, not even 1%, less than 1% of the light spectrum. You think they can't? You think that's not possible? You think it's not possible? Pardon I. Let's get it though.
They have advanced civilizations underground and even have their own sun, okay? When you see China creating artificial suns, this is the same technology that the Alpha Draconians utilize underground, okay? And again, this is why you hear stories of these billionaires building bunkers, all right? This is because they are draconian reptilian in origin.
So in downtown LA, they have a literal alien church where they pray to E.T. Since we in the intergalactical stardust, did they make up a religion? So instead of going to pray to God, they're going to pray to these aliens. And the inside is not no better. Like, gang, they got a gangster E.T. on the outside of the church. You know, everything looks pretty normal. Instead, they're praying to an alien. This got to be blasphemy to the maximum capacity. Like, putting an alien on a cross, diabolical. And I guess they attend on Sundays and Mondays, trying to replicate how actual church is. But instead, praying to aliens. I know I can't be the only one that thinks that's kind of strange. But how y'all feel about them making an ET church where they praying to ETs? Let me know in the comments below. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And if you want to learn how to turn your content into brand generating revenue, comment down below ATM and I'm going to send a method in your DMs.
But yeah, man, think about that, y'all. We don't know nothing about our tribal shit. The little tribal shit we do have, you think that's evil. Like voodoo and hoodoo and all that shit. That's why in Louisiana and stuff like that, they still be doing that type of shit. Cause that energy stayed in that part of the land. The Mississippi River itself, we made the Mississippi River. Y'all know that? Anunnaki gods and goddesses. You made the Mississippi River. The gods, we made the Mississippi River. It got here after we fell in frequency during the 20th Dimension Wars. Remember how we always talk about some of the fiercest fighting was in the 20th Dimension, right? 20th Dimension, we made, during the 20 Dimension Wars, we made the Mississippi River. And it's literally like a river of energy. That's why the Mississippi River even feels like that.
Actually disintegrating and the Saturn moon matrix is collapsing, you're merging with the quantum versions of yourself. Now with this current phenomenon taking place, it's going to be more difficult to discern between the dream realm and your waking reality. Some of the ascension symptoms that I've been noticing have been insomnia, all right? It's been more difficult for me to get to sleep. I'll sleep for about 2 hours, maybe sometimes 3 hours, and I'm fully energized. Now we have been receiving back-to-back X-class solar flares. These X-class solar flares have a direct effect on a frequency and Schumann resonance of the planet. Now, a lot of times when you hear people make mention of painful ascension symptoms, it's because of the nefarious machinations that these deletes implement in order to ensure that they impede our ascension process, all right? Such as the parasitic organisms, the genetically modified organisms, the aluminum, the barium that they spray in the chemtrails. When you mix aluminum and barium together, it becomes a receiver. Your pineal gland is a receiver, all right? So what they're doing inadvertently is affecting the connection from your piezoelectric crystals in your pineal gland, all right? And this is something that they've been utilizing through the machinations of their technology. Right now is the time where we really have to take care of ourselves more than we ever did. I recommend consumption of lots of green leafy vegetables as well as coconut water for hydration because it's nature's Gatorade and very rich in electrolytes. Chlorophyll is the best component for detoxification, and it's actually the substance responsible for giving plants their green pigment. I mentioned the chemtrails being composed of aluminum and barium, but they're actually composed of a lot more ingredients, nefarious ingredients and neural.
I ain't gonna lie, take a screenshot if you're interested. These chemtrails got a lot of nefarious, carcinogenic things that just harms us. Very harmful things to the vessel. Take a screenshot because I read this before. Some things I couldn't even pronounce, but it's crazy.
Toxins predicated on derailing your ascension path, all right? And this is primarily why you get ascension symptoms, okay? They're not normal. The reason why you get the ringing in the ear or the soreness and things of that nature once the sun accumulates is because they're basically playing tug of war with our ascension process. Their objective is to ensure we don't reach our primordial God essence. And check this out. The extraterrestrials that y'all waiting to come save you is actually you. All right. What's going to really take place is you're gonna come into contact with ancient memories that are actually going to really wake you up. And people, this is the thing. People are unaware of that. They're walking around looking at the sky, waiting for a savior, not realizing that the Kundalini energy is what's going to save.
I can see why they demonize this. You see his head look like horns almost. His ether look like horns almost. His locks is going up towards the sun. He's super dark. He's activated, one. His eyes is yellow, has almost a slit, like. I can see why they demonize these things. But if you ask me, or if I ask you, and you was in the dream state or in the astrals, and you seen your higher self, looking something along the lines of that, would you be afraid? Or would you embrace and embody the conversation that needs to be had? That's my question to you.
I tell you, we currently are in a state of amnesia. I'm serious, okay? We have the powers of flight, telekinesis, clairvoyance.
Like, look at that guy in the back. Like, my apologies, I'm posing the message. But I can see why they, like you said, why they scared of that. I can see why they scared of that. Let the melanated people activate and be looking like that. They gonna be scared. You know how many people, it's not just gonna be, pardon, I don't mean to sound so like surface level, but it's not just gonna be Caucasians that's scared of beings looking like that. There's gonna be a lot of people scared and afraid of a melanated being looking like that. Like, yo, what the, yo. Man, listen.
Into our awakening, we're going to merge with the other versions of ourselves in a quantum field, and all our ancient mathematics is going to come back online. All our ancient geometrical sciences and things of that nature are going to be restored. Some of you watching this actually built pyramids and lived in Tartaria and Atlantis, but just don't remember it. Some of you are actually cosmic mound builders.
I'm excited.
All right. Some of you actually even seeded the planet when the 12-strand genetics came into play, and then you realized what was happening, so you decided to come back in a humanoid avatar as a chosen one, as a star seed. But you just don't remember that part that far back. This is why meditation is so essential, and why decalcifying and activating the pineal gland is so essential. It's not just some cliche term that you hear the people throwing around when we mention.
I'm anticipating that, where I can just manifest things into reality, like, voila, magic. It's like, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, the things I eat and consume is heavily predicated on my frequency and how I feel and my mood and all of that in a nutshell. You feel me? I'm sick and tired of eating rice sun up, sun down. I'm going to be honest with you guys. However, I know it's all part of the plan. I signed up for this. I came here for this. Whatever's clever. You feel me? I do my best not to complain, but man, am I heavily anticipated. Man, am I exhausted of not being where I need to be or where I want to be. Like, I'm just being real with you guys. You feel me?
The cosmic gateway, the pineal gland, that what they call the third eye, is really the first eye. It's no coincidence that everyone speaks on that. This allows you, this is the brain's antenna to higher dimensional realms of existence. This is why you must start activating and decalcifying your pineal gland, utilizing herbs like Hirataki. This is the herb that actually set me on the course for astral projection, all right? Nice. Once I started utilizing the Hirataki, it started making my dreams a lot more vivid. I started noticing them first getting clearer, where I can see faces clearer in my dreams. I start noticing that I'm able to now become lucid in my dreams, where I'll be in a dream and I'll be like, well, hold on, this doesn't seem right. And I can catch on and at that point start flying and navigating the realm. Once you ascertain control of your dreams, right? That gives you the ability to now ascertain the Akashic records, which is the scholastic library of infinite data. They also use things like atrazine to affect your endocrine system, which is your hypothalamus, your pituitary gland, and your pineal gland, the three main components of your brain, which aligns up with the constellation of Orion.
My astral experience has lately been crazy. Been crazy. On a good level, on a mind-blowing level, on a scary level, all of it. It's kind of been all over the place. I know I'm being shown things for a specific reason, and I'll try to use my discernment when I come back to the physical, but my astral travel's been crazy.
Which is the 3 stars. Those 3 stars align and associate with your nervous system. Atrazine is a very toxic endocrine disruptor. One of the things you can utilize to combat things like atrazine is black macaroon, all right? This is an herb that's going to be essential for healing and restoration of the endocrine system, and is also going to help the hypothalamus, the pituitary gland, as well as the pineal gland. I made you aware that atrazine is actually the chemical component that was chemically castrating frogs. Frogs have very sensitive endocrine systems. So what the frogs were doing is the male frogs were actually becoming female, all right? And they actually discovered that once the serotonin levels are on level in the brain, it creates male-on-male attraction, all right? Which means that a lot of the genders that actually like the same gender is not done naturally. It's something that was done chemically. They created it that way for population control reasons. Thoroughly studied us, all right? And this is all part of the Novus Ordo Secretum. You might have heard it as Novus Ordo Seclorum when they put it right on our dollar and told us that it meant the New World Order. We all know that Novus mean 9, the number 9. This is what Kamala was referring to when she was talking about the divine 9 and things of that nature. This was an order, a secret order of individuals, 9 scientists that actually had 9 books with very detrimental information in those books. Secret information, basically, that could really put the planet on its knees. Capstone separated from the rest of the pyramid is the personification of the all-eye seeing, pretty much watching over everything. All I seeing is the Black Knight satellite that's actually been spying on this planet for 13,000 years or more. This is actually a satellite that they found perched near the moon that NASA didn't send out there. It hasn't been sent out there from this planet, allegedly. And they say they don't know where it is, but they don't touch it. They don't go near it. Personally, if you ask me, this is the Anunnaki, these ancient astronauts that have been spying on our planet and actually watching our ascension process. Every 26,000 years, they reset us. Their objective is to basically prevent the...
Come on, man. Let our people come outside looking like that all activated. You know how much people gonna be afraid, bro? Realistic, you know how much people gonna be afraid? Like, nah, I ain't, man. My apologies. My apologies. We mistreated you. My apologies for looking at you wrong. I don't want no problems, head ass. That's what it'll be like.
Chosen ones for fully tapping in. But now, actually, we're propelling into the golden age. So we're at that time now where they can't stop nothing. And we're fully unlocking and tapping into our ancient memories. As we continue to tap into our ancient memories, eventually we're going to develop a new language, a new way to communicate. And then that's going to only last for a little while before we go completely telepathic. That's our psychic abilities are turning on, okay? You may feel yourself getting more headaches. That's the activity in the prefrontal cortex of the brain starting to activate. You want to make sure that you're detoxifying the body, using things like ginkgo biloba to stop any ringing in the ears, all right? It's not normal to have ascension symptoms and be sick. You have to cleanse yourself if that's happening. You have to keep in mind that these deletes machinations and their objective was to hinder your ascension process. So when you see the sun transforming and everybody's talking, oh no, it's just ascension symptoms. No, it's not normal. Cleanse yourself. Make sure you're detoxing the body. I'll be the first to tell you the only ascension symptoms I may get is actually lack of sleep. I get more energy. All right. And that's how you know your ascension is going smooth. When you're getting sick or you're feeling lethargic or lethargy, this means you need to cleanse yourself. You need to go outside and ground. You may be depleted in magnesium. There is a lot of, your iodine levels could be low. There's a lot of different variables. All right. So gods and goddesses, our objective primarily is to make sure that we're in homeostasis. Consume things like shilajit. All right. Shilajit, ensuring that your trace minerals, sea moss. All right, ensuring that your trace minerals are high. You need 102 trace minerals to stay in homeostasis. All right, sea moss typically has 92. Shilajit has about 85 or more. All right, so make sure your trace mineral levels are high. I do carry high quality sea moss on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. The shilajit is also essential for strengthening your melanin and also ensuring that your trace minerals aren't depleted. For all high-quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be so excited when I can comfortably ground again. The weather has been so moist and so weird and all over the place, up and down. I'll just go outside and ground. It's cold. I'm not grounded in the cold. I don't even like the cold. Me and the cold weather don't get along. I don't resonate with cold weather. However, when I can comfortably ground again, I'm going to be so excited. I don't think you guys understand or understand how excited I'm going to be.
Easiest way to tell if somebody's really a starseed or not is if they're really praised and liked by society. If a person is constantly praised and liked by society, that's not a starseed. Most real starseeds are hated, they're outcasted, they're seen as crazy. Nobody wants to fuck with them. The media completely ruins their image and tries to make them look like a monster. And they live a very, very lonely life, and they don't get the appreciation and love that they deserved until they're gone. See, us starseeds, we're not here to fit in. We're not here to be liked. We're not here to be accepted. We're not here to be loved. We're not here to even gain a huge following. We're here to spread a specific message, and we're here to break this fucking matrix. And we're seen as crazy, and most of our ideas and opinions don't align with the opinions and ideas of the mass population on Earth, because we come from civilizations that are years ahead in thinking than the humans here on Earth. So a lot of our ideas while we're here is gonna seem crazy, but once you're gone, it's not really gonna hit them until you're gone. Anytime you see the media pushing a motherfucker and the whole world loves them, that is not a fucking starseed, that's an agent. It's most likely an agent. Or them people, them puppet masters are in their bag. While they are here, they will be misunderstood. They will be outcasted. They will be seen as crazy. The media will always try to make you look like you're crazy, or they won't push your shit like that. But yeah, if you're really loved by society, you're not a starseed. Because real starseeds, they're hated by so many people. They're hated by friends. People you think are your friend, they're really not your friend. They be secretly jealous. They're hated by friends. They're hated by family members. They're hated by almost everyone. It's usually only one real motherfucker that sticks around, and then the rest of these motherfuckers jump on the bandwagon either when a lot of the clout comes or when you die. But even if the clout was to come, your shit's not gonna be pushed like that because they know who you are. The system knows who you are, and they don't want your message getting out there like that. And so they will shadow ban you. They will try to silence you. They will not push you in the media like that. I had one guy hit me up on Instagram today in my comments, and he was like, how
can that explain why I'm shadow banning people? Anyhow, let's keep going.
How come your videos aren't viral? And it's because they know who the fuck I am. They don't want to push a motherfucker like me because I'm too real. So you're not gonna see me get pushed like that because I'm not no sellout. They're not in my fucking bag. And most people don't like me because I make them question their whole reality. I break this shit down for them. I shake this shit up. That's what Starseeds came here to do. We came here to shake shit up. So we're not gonna be liked. We're gonna be seen as rebellious. We're gonna be seen which we are rebellious because we don't settle for bullshit. But we're gonna be seen as a fucking problem. While we are alive, we're gonna be demonized and seen as crazy. But when we die, mark my words, they're gonna praise the shit out of us. One example of this is Capital Steez. When he was alive, everyone thought he was crazy. They wasn't giving him no appreciation, no real recognition. But as soon as he died, now everybody's like, oh, he was speaking facts. He was speaking about chakras and all the spiritual shit way before. They wasn't pushing Steez like that when he was alive because they knew he was a real one. That's a threat to them. Another good example is XXXTentacion. When he was alive, people, and I remember this because I was a fan way back then. People hated X, bro. When he was alive, people were calling him cringe. People were saying he was corny. People were saying he's demonic. All this crazy shit. People was talking crazy about the man. As soon as he died, these same motherfuckers came to me and was like, yo, he's deep. He was really saying something. He really had something going. He really had the potential to get really big. The whole energy fucking switched up. Now motherfuckers was praising him and he's a genius. But when he was alive, they hated that man, including the media. The media was trashing that man's name, and when he died, all these celebrities in the media, they just turned fake and act like they fuck with bruh. When really X felt lonely as fuck. Steez felt lonely as fuck. These people felt lonely when they were here. And they didn't truly get the love and appreciation that they deserved until they died. But you know what did get out? Their message. And that's all that matters, because that's the only thing us Starseeds are here to do. We're here to spread a certain message, and once we spread that message and we complete the mission, we're done. We can leave. We're not here to be liked. We're not here to be loved. We're not here to gain the most popularity. We're not here for all this Matrix material shit. We're here to break this shit. So just understand that. And I hope this video really helps whoever it needs to help, because I know somebody needed to hear that. I know a Starseed out there needed to hear this shit. I know one of y'all are not really liked. You're outcasted by society. And you feel like, damn, I'm the problem. No, you're not the fucking problem. You're a Starseed and you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And you need to understand that. Those motherfuckers that's getting all the praise and shit, even some of these content creators who are spiritual claim to be Starseed, motherfucker, you're not a Starseed. If you're pushed like that and people just love you so much and your ideas align with the mass population, you're not a Starseed. You can't be here to bring change if you're the same as everyone that's here. But I hope this video helped all the Starseeds that it needed to help, because I know a lot of y'all is struggling. I know a lot of y'all feel alone. I know a lot of y'all feel misunderstood. That's what comes with this shit, bro. And I want to tell you, do not focus on the numbers. It's not about the numbers of likes or views. The only thing that matters is that you're putting your message out there, because it's going to reach a certain soul. It's going to reach at least 1 or 2 souls. 1 soul is enough. As long as it saves somebody, that's all that matters. The clout and the fame and the big numbers, that should not be your goal. Your goal should be to heal and raise.
Shit, my goal is, like he said, to heal and be comfortable. You feel me? Like, if I'm not comfortable and content with my environment, it's nasty. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just being real. That's all I can be, is real and authentic, right? If I'm not content with my environment, it's nasty. It changes my whole frequency. That's something that I be having to really battle. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, my environment fucking blows half the time. But let's keep going.
The collective consciousness.
A lot of the times my message is suppressed due to the fact that I'm contrary to Big Pharma. I go against Big Pharma and I expose exactly what these deletes plans are in regards to how they want to get you sick and then actually try to cure you. It's the same individuals who's getting you sick that's actually providing a cure. All right. And it's all a big fallacy. All right. Their objective is to desecrate the God body. And this is why I have been telling you to avoid their food, avoid the processed sugar, avoid the carbohydrates, try to consume as much light photons as possible. All right. You want to go inward. You want to indulge in plant medicines, such as things like ayahuasca, magic mushrooms. All right. These are things that you want to do to try to break the fourth wall. All right. You want to congregate with individuals that are like-minded. You want to avoid low-frequency individuals. They're physical archons in the flesh. Okay. You want to clean your diet up. I want to stress the importance of that. The way they've been attacking us is wholeheartedly through the food. I spoke to a lot of gods and goddesses that have been following my regimen.
Yo, Eric McAllister, how you doing? Greetings. Great gratitude and thanks for all your donations. Great gratitude and thanks for coming through. I don't know if you caught it last time when I shouted you out, so I'm shouting you out right now in real live time. Great gratitude and thanks for everything, bro. Big shout out to you. Big shout out for being a supporter, because it just was brought to my attention that 40% of our numbers are bots. 40% of the numbers on the channel are bots. So great gratitude and thanks to you, Eric McAllister, for being a real one. You feel me? Just for being an authentic being. Period. It doesn't even matter about the donations. Just being authentic, coming through every now and again. You know, you got your own stuff going on. You come through, tap in, and I love it. Great gratitude and thanks. Because like I said earlier, you probably wasn't here. Yo, I've been debating on stopping this shit. You feel me? I feel like I'm putting in energy and I'm not getting back. I'm putting in and not getting back. So it's like I'm ready to park the whip and go ahead somewhere else if I'm being real. But let's keep going, you feel me?
In regards to eating healthier, and they're noticing that their neurophysiology is thinking a lot cleaner. They're remembering.
I paused it for a reason. I think on Friday we gonna do a presentation with his lives like we do every once in a while. We're gonna pull up, because I was watching his live previous rotation and I think it was pretty esoteric and pretty knowledgeable. So on Friday, KN, Corey, all you guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. They're bots. It's like bots. They're not serving the channel any good. But realistically, on Friday, we probably gonna rock out with a session of watching a few of his lives. Because previous rotation, he was live. Like he went live a few times, and I think it was pretty knowledgeable.
Their dreams a lot more. They're having more flying dreams. I was in an astral realm this rising, flying around and things of that nature, building with the gods and goddesses. All right, and oftentimes we congregate in a school kind of like Harry Potter or Hogwarts, where we're practicing our powers. All right, things like clairvoyance, telekinetic abilities and things of that nature, telepathy. These are all things that are going on in the astral plane currently as we speak. Now, these deletes have been suppressing my message, okay? They removed my TikTok page. They actually removed my YouTube page as well, okay? And typically, YouTube is a lot more lenient, so I know the things that I'm doing is really opposed to what their objective is in regards to desecrating a God body. And I know that the message that I'm actually am getting across is going to really help gods and goddesses to really tap into their true divinity, all right? As I expressed in several videos, I already accessed transcendental states of consciousness where I seen us fully powered up, okay? I seen us saving the children off the 18-wheelers and things of that nature. I know what these deletes are doing and what the Draconian Brotherhood is doing, and they don't want this.
Yo, I told you I've been having crazy astral projection, astral experiences. And when I tell you I saw something going down underground, and like some underground, deep underground military base, like train subway system on some weird, wicked movie stuff. I was witnessing this like, bro, what? And I got up. I rose right up out of my resting state. Like, bro, what? Like, why am I there? Why am I seeing this? Like, what? No, like, what? Yo, it blew my mind, and it was shown to me for a reason. But while I was there, I just couldn't believe that I was witnessing this. I'm like, bro, hell no. Like, what the? Nah, I got up out of it. So I believe this guy, because I recently had an astral experience while I was resting, and I'm like, bro, what the flying duck is going on here? And I rose out my rest. I rose because I was so confused. Why was I there? Like, what in the flying duck? Let's keep going.
Message getting out. Okay, they want to silence this message as much as possible. All right, so at this particular point in time, you want to spread this. You want to spread the message of cleanliness, keeping your home clean as well, because feng shui is very important, and archons tend to attach to filth. All right, so you want to keep your environment clean. You want to make sure you're not littering. All of this cleanliness is next to godliness is true. Okay, and that goes for your avatar, how you eat, as well as your home. The people you keep around you, making sure they're clean. Okay, I expressed that there's 3 types of parasites. Okay, you have your protozoa, your helminths, which are your macro parasites, and you also have your ectoparasites, which are the body parasites. Parasites are simply another version of archonic forces manifested into the physical form. Okay, and archons they come in many ways, as well as also deceptive people. Okay, we're in an age of awakening, and there's going to be a lot of Agent Smiths and NPCs that are actually taken over by Marjellans, okay, and converted into NPCs. Some of the individuals you see that haven't waken up or came into awareness, don't waste your time on them. A lot of these individuals may have to relive another cycle, okay, and you will pull your frequency down trying to pull theirs up. Okay, so now is the time you really want to hone in on self and focus on self. And this isn't to be selfish, but it's just the truth, okay? You want to focus on going inward, and you want to obviously focus on family, your children, and things of that nature as well, and expanding their consciousness as well, quite naturally. But when I say focus on self, I mean not worried about what individuals think of you in regards to your ascension process. If you want to talk to the trees, talk to nature, all right? Get out, ground, sun gaze. All of these things are essential for integration of the cosmic light body, okay? So you no longer want to care what individuals think of you, okay, moving forward into the 5th dimension, because it's a great separation that we're going to undergo. We're going to witness a great separation. Some individuals won't have the ability of traversing over to the 5D. They will be stuck in the 3rd density to learn new lessons through karmic laws. All right, and they won't have the ability, unfortunately, because their frequency is low. We know that just 8% if 8% alone of the population raises their consciousness up to 5D, then we have the ability of integrating that. All right. Most people aren't aware of that. This is the year of the cosmic serpent and divine revelations. Everything will be revealed.
So for the past couple of days, right, whenever it was like really, really cold where I'm at over in Texas, I noticed something really interesting. Like I was getting shocked by everything I touched. As soon as I got out the car, I'm talking about I was getting shocked like 4 times, bro. And I had never been shocked that much. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody I was with, it was like, damn, like, why is everything that you touching shocking you? Even whenever they would touch me, it would shock them. When I would touch them, it would shock them. But like, they weren't shocking anything, or they weren't getting shocked. So it was something that I was finding interesting. And then like when all this snow and stuff melted the next morning, you know what I'm saying, like I just noticed that I stopped shocking everything. So I wonder if those periods of time whenever they try to push all this in this agenda, do we really be having upgrades for our superpowers? And the more we become aware of it, the more, you know what I'm saying, they'll manifest into our life. You know what's crazy is like the whole time we're always really looking at the perspective of like highways and everything being built for all these, you know, it be feeling like highways and things like that is built for years, bro. You know, it's always construction somewhere. Like in my city, like downtown, I be feeling like there's things that have been being built since I was growing up, bro. I'm not tripping. But what's crazy, right, is the whole time, bro, there's a bunch of underground cities going on. Underground construction, all types of stuff going on underneath. And a lot of these buildings and things like that that are abandoned, you know what I'm saying, lead down to those tunnels. So it's like we're seeing all this stuff above ground. Imagine what's going on underneath. That's crazy.
Oh, they trying to gaslight you. Yeah, you chosen one. You ever had a hater come out of nowhere saying you think you better than everyone? The truth is, you are. And they know it even if you don't. Their negative mind frame is literally the definition of everyone. We all know if you're chosen, you are not everyone. You don't be in the mix. You rather stay to yourself. You don't want to control other people.
I heard this about 2 months ago, something like that. Somebody told me that you think you better than everybody. I'm like, bro, what? Like, it was from a family member at that. I'm like, don't even interact with y'all. I'll be out the way. Like, I don't need. Is it because you feel that about me? Is it because you think that and you're projecting that onto me, trying to make me think that about myself? Because I don't think that. I don't feel that way. If anything, I try to help you guys and y'all outcast me. So is it that you feel I'm better than you or everyone and you're just projecting that? My mind was blown. It was laughable. I mentioned it to you guys. I'm like, yo, I recently found out that y'all was there. Like, I know those of you who tune in, I told you guys. This was like a month or two ago. Let's keep going. Yeah, pardon.
You rather control yourself. You don't drain energy. You rather create it. You don't project. You rather take accountability. You don't hate. You rather show love. You don't fake. You rather keep it 100. We are the only good in this evil world. So the next time a hater try to say, you think you're better than everyone, go ahead and respond with, yes, I am. Anyways, y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be guys. Peace.
The planets are not real, you guys. I understand exactly what they are right now, okay? Spirit keeps talking to me about everything. They keep talking about a damn gobstopper. And just now I was doing some research and I realized if you look at the planets, first of all, we're the third planet from the sun. We live in 3D. You think that's a coincidence? Because I don't. I don't think that's a coincidence at all. We live in the third dimension. We live in the third planet. There are 2 dimensions lower than us, right? It's going to be around intellect, the mind, communication, and then love, right? I think it's Mercury and then Venus. When I went to look at it, when I was actually looking at it, I noticed something. If you follow, the planets show you the path to enlightenment from the mind being the closest to the sun, right? All the way to rebirth if you include Pluto. You guys, it's not anything outside. It's everything inside. They've taught us to look at it backwards. It's not backwards. It's all inside. And because they've programmed us to see it a certain way, we have made that real. We have made that real. They have told us what to see. And so we have seen it. But that doesn't make it real just because we created it, right? It's all inside. Tell me what you think, because the path to enlightenment, and we're talking about alignment right now. We're talking about everything being alignment.
They just found a new plan.
I ain't gonna lie, she gotta be a little more specific when she going with her rants like that. Cause like that was like you was going somewhere, but you ain't even give us enough for the audience. I'm talking about for the people who have a hard time understanding and understanding that kind of conversation. It's like you ran in a circle and didn't finish the message almost. Like, you know what I'm saying? For the people who can't follow. If you want people to understand or understand or follow, you gotta furthermore elaborate, mama. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. It's not a fact, but that's what I think and how I feel. For the people who don't understand and understand, I get what she's trying to say, yes. But for the people who don't, the people who have a hard time, the people who are not so much of a fast learner or catch on easily, you gotta elaborate a little more. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Planet right beside Earth, like right beside us. Wait till you see this. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? A propane tank? Now imagine like $50 million a day when this was made absolutely free. And then what in the world is going on right here? This is not AI, it's not CGI. It's an actual video. And it's crazy because we do have that planetary alignment happening right this minute. I'm about to show you something insane about that in 1 second. I also say that Saturn is about to lose its rings in March. Just so you're aware, the Bible calls these planets wandering stars, and they're wandering. Pretty crazy, right? Speaking of the alignment, this dude found something insane in the movie Hercules.
18 years, precisely. The planets will align. Time to act will be at hand. Unleash the Titans, you monstrous band.
Maybe a little bit of Project This right here. And what's crazy is we have all of these maybe stargates freshly prepared all around us right now. what are the chances that we start seeing maybe titans, you know, these false deities, these false gods, these fallen angels? This last part is going to blow your mind. In all ancient hieroglyphs, we see these weird godlike figures beside these giant spirals. Not to mention these dudes. Oh, there are those spirals again. Except now the spirals aren't something weird happening, they're just this company right here. And the massive discovery with the James Webb Space Telescope. There's no way that could be a fallen angel. This right here was also just recorded, yes, happening again. I'm telling y'all, things are about to get so freaking weird. Do you remember this that just happened? He knows something. So what do y'all think?
Remember what Atlanta is, dead center capital. There's no coincidence that they built Atlanta, Georgia right over there. And it's named Atlanta, Georgia. And what was we called before we was just all this other shit? What was we before we was all this? Atlanteans. It's no coincidence that they named that Atlanta, Georgia. And it's Black Hollywood. Because in our souls and spirit, the reason why we love Atlanta so much is because we remember that was the most energetic point on the whole planet. One of, if not the most energetic point on the whole planet, was Atlanta, Georgia.
Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. I remember way back when, for real. All of these things I'm about to talk about are things we probably should get back to doing. Old school hoodoo trick. And I grew up watching this my whole life. Never knew what I was looking at though. When my babies was teething back in the day, my grandmother as well as their grandmother was like, bring me that baby. So they showed me this trick and I'm like, how the hell did that work? And the funny thing is they never wanted to explain. I don't think they really knew. They just was doing what spirit told them. See, I'm a little too nosy for that. I need to know why it worked. Anyway, they wrote the name of the baby on the egg and put it on a shelf. I'm like, okay, how is that supposed to stop the teething? But mysteriously, y'all, it did. See, this is why for a minute I was like, okay, I'm not gonna ask no more questions. But I knew that was a lie. Couldn't help it. Then I learned that we use eggs in the spiritual world, absorb negativity and relieve ailments. Letting the name focus the energy and place the intention on the egg. This goes along with the egg cleanse that I broke down for y'all a while ago. Video is already pinned, so do not ask me for it. Just go ahead and look on my page. I also have an ebook in my store based off of the questions that I got in the comments. So the next thing that grandma used to do that I know we should be bringing back, and I definitely do, sweep with intention. A lot of people just sweep to sweep nowadays. Sweeping for the ancestors back in the day wasn't just about cleaning, it was about getting rid of that negative energy. If you didn't know, spirits, negative energies linger in corners a lot. Why? Because a lot of people lazy and they probably missing them corners when they cleaning for some reason. Gotta bend that back, get down there and get them cobwebs. That's doing nothing but holding stagnant negative energy. Now this one right here, a lot of people catching on to. Boil them herbs. Put them potatoes in the sock. Or them onions. We ain't got to run to CVS all the time. Use some chamomile, ginger, and basil on hand at all times. All that I just named you could use for spiritual baths or stomach ache. It's all up to you. And they just happen to work because they carry healing vibration. I can remember my grandparents singing over the water or talking to it. I ain't gonna lie, we thought she was losing it. Like, what grandma done had? She in there talking to the water like it's about to talk back. Little did I know, grandma was on it. She was charging the water with intention. I do this with water I'm drinking, with water that I'm showering in.
When I'm about to drink my water, I strike that gong and you see?
Bathing. Might even start doing it with the toilet water, you heard? I've been teaching y'all this all along, that water is a conductor of energy. It also holds memory. Talk sweet to your water. Watch the results. Remember our ancestors used to have them prayer cloths or a personal item for protection. I'll never forget, I used to watch BET a whole lot when I was younger. Always had infomercials for us to buy those prayer cloths, and I wanted one so bad. I didn't even know what it did. It just did such a great job with the marketing. I was like, shit, I want one. Glad I never got one because I don't know who was praying over that. But yeah, our ancestors, they kept things like photos, personal items, jewelry, lock of hair, set intentions, aka prayed over it and placed it under like a pillow or put it in a sacred space. Again, they built their altars wherever they could. Sometimes under the pillow was an altar. They also kept it simple, you know, removing negative energy by burning sage, smudging, which is also good for purifying. You can also burn them bay leaves. That's gonna help you bring in that abundance and clarity. Now, my grandma used to sleep with a broom across the door, and I'm like, what the hell she need that for? This lady is literally obsessed with cleaning. Then I found out it was to block unwanted or negative energies from coming in while you sleep. Because again, remember, the broom sweeps away the negative energy. At least that's the intention that we're putting into it anyway. Remember, intention is everything. everything. Our grandparents knew the power of ritual intent in nature. So let's honor those traditions and bring that shit back. Trying to take it back to what we know. Even if you don't think you know, you know. Because a lot of this shit is coded within you. A lot of it you made it habit. You just didn't realize. Some other ones that I may have forgot. Put it in the comments. Remember, if you in Atlanta and you love deep thought conversations and want to find your tribe, come on out to my Puff and Paint event February 28th and March 1st. We're gonna have a good old time, I'm telling y'all. We're gonna get loose because we can actually talk. Because you know we real censored on here. Plus we gonna eat real good, feel real good. You ain't gotta wait for that. Click the link in my bio now. Definitely got them lows. I'm gonna link the tickets below. I hope to see you there. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching. I know I'm not the only one who felt a phantom kick before and damn near lost it. Especially because I knew for a fact I wasn't pregnant. But why is it that I'm feeling something kicking me as if a baby's in there? Then it just happens randomly too. It's been happening for years. Then I started coming up with all these scenarios in my head as to what it could be. I'm gonna go through each one and y'all let me know what y'all think it is. Ladies, science is gonna tell you it's just your body remembering pregnancy. Your nerves and your muscles are doing their own thing. But mind you, my youngest child is 14. I think my body should have forgot by now. Now I'm just gonna throw that one out the window. And I was like, damn, I must be filled with parasites. I mean, because what if it's my body trying to react to something it's trying to fight off? That's definitely a possibility. Especially with all this bullshit that we eating. You know, the fruit with no seeds. Even though if it comes from the earth, it should have some. Never mind. Hey, I'm not going to blame it on that entirely because I sure be eating them chocolate bars too. But of course, y'all know I'm going to bring it to the spiritual side. This theory hits the hardest for me. What if phantom kicks are tied to different souls astral projecting? Because y'all know our wombs are portals. You know, it's the center of creation and life force energy. Well, even if you're not pregnant, the energy does not just vanish. It stays there vibrating, attracting, and connecting. So some people believe, including myself, these sensations are souls or beings passing through. It's like they exploring through the astral realm or checking in with your energy. Your womb is probably picking up on their presence like a spiritual ripple. More than likely, it's a sign of an energy shift in your life. Maybe you're about to birth something new, like an idea or a dream, or even a whole new version of yourself like I did. Y'all, I thought I was going nuts. I ordered so much shit off the TikTok shop at one time. I just knew it was parasite. Then I had to remind myself that everything is spiritual first. Then it manifests into the physical. I didn't know it at the time, but I definitely was birthing a new idea. Speaking of which, check out my link in my bio. I got so many goodies in my store now. Call me Yaya the Plug. Anyway, phantom kids could be reminding you of your creative power. It's also showing you how connected you are to the unseen realms. I mean, what y'all think? Parasites? Nerve memory? Or do you feel like it's souls astral projecting into your space? I mean, either way it go, your body is communicating with you. So don't ignore it. Ask it what it's trying to tell you. Because little do you know, there's always a message there. Or a baby. Can't wait to hear y'all thoughts in the comments. Make sure if you in the Atlanta area, you enjoy deep thought conversation. You looking for your tribe. You looking for a space where you could just be yourself. Make sure you come to my Puff and Paint event February 28th and March 1st. You're gonna have a good old time. I'll link the tickets below. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Legal battle looms as Trump orders a funding freeze during the review of federal loans and grants. So I'm about to try to explain this again because I still see these videos going around, people talking out the side of their neck, not knowing what they talking about. For instance, it says federal assistance to individuals would not be affected, including Social Security, Medicare, food stamps, student loans, and scholarships. And I swear to you, I see a minimum of at least 10 to 15 of these videos every time I look on TikTok saying that this is what's happening when it's right there clear as day saying it's not what's happening. But what's really happening is the businesses is getting exposed. You see a lot of these businesses literally run off federal funding and that's it. They literally make no profit. For instance, if you got like a downtown area, right? It always got to be at least at one store. You see they got the same clothes, the same hats, whatever they selling. You clearly know that they're not making any kind of sales. But yet their business is still running. They're getting free money from the government. Just think about it. They got to pay their employees somehow. And it appears though they're using their time for the community, in which they're really not. They're really skimming off the community because they're not paying their employees they're getting the grants for. They're taking the extra home in their pockets. Like when the pandemic happened and everybody got them grants to pay for their employees. Y'all remember that, right? And a lot of people committed fraud doing it. But everybody was focused on the little people, but there's literally people doing the exact same thing. They're stealing millions and billions of dollars from the GOV. Another thing, when the pandemic happened, right?
and we seen everyone just all of a sudden start working from home, that means all those jobs aren't even real. All the businesses we see aren't even real neither. They're all like fronts to make it seem like they're working, bro, when they really not. But guess who is working? The people that was enslaved on this land that has the birthrights. Y'all gotta wake up and start correlating everything to each other, because it is correlated to each other. They'll make it that much easier to see what they're doing to prevent anything in the future from happening that we already know that's about to happen. But again, please wake up, people, and stop talking about things you don't know what you're talking about. All you're doing is leading people down the wrong path, just like you. Anyways, man, y'all know how to keep it. Y'all be gods. Peace.
Black people, what makes you think that Mexicans are gonna come running to y'all for help? What for? Y'all black people can't even help yourselves.
And he said that with his whole chest. Before I even get into this video, let me just say this. Me as a black man.
I gotta hear that again. He said that with his whole chest.
To y'all for help. What for? Y'all black people can't even help yourselves.
And he said that with his whole chest. Before I even get into this video, let me just say this. Me as a black man, I'm going to always stand by what is true, what is right. My friends and good friends and best friends that also happen to be Hispanic, I will be united with them during this mess. And there's a difference between saying they're my friends who just so happen to be Hispanic instead of saying my Hispanic friends. And a lot of you need to know the difference. However, I will not be over here criticizing those who are black who just feel like, you know what, I'm going to sit this one out and I'm tired of supporting people who don't support me. Now, as for you, sir, you just sit up here and say you have Honduran people, Guatemala people, you have all the Latin community together supporting Mexicans when they're the ones who voted for the orange man who is getting y'all out of here. I saw a video of you 2 years ago where you were criticizing black people for not being united. Well, look how that turned out, because you're not united. And again, I don't understand, why is this energy directed at all the black people? Where is this energy for the people that you guys just love to just keep trying to have some proximity to? The same people that you build houses for, the same people that you clean their rooms, the same people that you take care of their families, the same people that you pick their fruits for, are the same people saying that we don't want you here in the land that they stole from you. Despite the history that they try to teach you now, you are the descendants of indigenous people and the descendants of Africans. But you were colonized, so therefore, I guess you will want to keep your proximity to the whiteness. And this idea that black people are not united. Sir, you're reaping the benefits of once a united nation of Negroes who got civil rights. Therefore, that's the reason you even have rights in this country right now. And the one thing that you black people were very united on was that we knew that this man who's currently serving in office right now would not be our friend. Because let's face it, about 50 to 60% of the Latin community voted for this man. And therefore, he's the one who's implementing these laws. He's the one who's trying to get y'all out of here. And therefore, you need to be mad at him and the people who voted for him and stop blaming black people for every damn thing. And when I speak like this, I'm not speaking on an individual level. I'm speaking on an overall. Because if the message wasn't clear, let's make sure it's clear enough. Black people are just sick and tired of always coming to the defense of everyone. And then when we get shit running and when we get shit happening, everyone is reaping those benefits except us. And then you all is leaving us in the dust and saying shit like this.
I want to ask black people, how would you feel if white people held an event every year on the coast, the South Coast, Gulf Coast, and we called it White Beach Weekend? And black people weren't allowed to attend this event.
Girl, we wouldn't give a llama's left coochie lip if you and every other white person in white America gathered together today on the nearest beach eating potato salad with raisins in it and dancing offbeat to the Beach Boys. But I do have a question for you, Joy. How would you and all of those white people feel if we as black people came to that very same beach that y'all were having White Beach Wednesday or whatever you just said, and we stole you? And we drug you across an ocean to an entirely new continent and made you build a country after stealing everything from you, and then we offered you nothing in return for your services? How would you all feel, Joy? Every single time I hear something like this fly out of a white person's mouth, it just goes to show that you are more of an enemy than an ally. Because what about Black History Month makes you so upset? Joy, do you not understand that we were enslaved for hundreds of years? We were stolen, beaten, raped, murdered, and given absolutely nothing in return after building this country. And so because we take 1 month out of the year and we desire to celebrate ourselves, it makes you upset? And who in the hell told you in that partially crossed eye that white people could not participate in Black History Month? Who said that, Joy? Nobody.
They said hell is empty because all the demons are walking around on this planet with us right now. Last time I checked, all the demons control the world. We are not having no spiritual experience. We are actually spiritual prisoners. It's a big ass difference. Did you not realize that we live in deja vu every day? No, you don't know that? So if we are having a spiritual experience, why don't we do anything new? How come all the demons and the evil people have all the information and all the knowledge? This is no longer a spiritual experience. It's a mental prison. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. January, February, March, April, May. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You not understand what's taking place? We are doing the same shit every day, the same time, same days of the week, the same months, the same holidays, the same birthdays. So what kind of spiritual experience are you having? Just think about it like this. We are on this planet. We get knowledge, information, and knowledge. Then we die. Our memories are wiped the fuck out. And then we are born again to do it all over again. What the fuck is that? We lose everything we gain. They come back and try to get it.
Yo, I gotta hear that again, because I ain't gonna front. That's a good question. Like, what is that?
We die. Our memories are wiped the fuck out. And then we are born again to do it all over again. What the fuck is that? We lose everything we gain. They come back and try to get it again so we can lose it again. This is a mental prison. Nothing spiritual.
Tell y'all true story, B. So boom, watch this video to the end. This one is insane. What I'm about to show you, you have no idea. Let's go.
Here's a conspiracy theory I think might be true.
Crazy.
Last week, a Tesla crashed through a wall of my house. I was home when it happened. The first thing I did was check to make sure my roommate was okay. Then I called 911. Then I went outside and started taking pictures of the crash.
Let's not forget, nobody was in the car. Stop playing with me, son. What the hell is going on here? Did you ever see that movie Leave the World Behind? Come on!
My first picture was at 5:07 p.m. My first picture of the tow truck drivers trying to take the Tesla out of here was at 5:10 p.m.
I was
quick. It had literally just happened minutes earlier, and so I was like,
yeah, this guy's a jokester. That was quick, sure was.
Picture of the tow truck drivers trying to take the Tesla out of here was at 5:10 p.m.
I was
quick. It had literally just happened minutes earlier, and so I was like, hey, can we pause for a second? Like, the cops are on their way right now, and the tow truck driver actually said to me, fuck you.
Let's not forget that car was self-driving. Nobody was in that car to begin with. Stop playing with me, son. Who's controlling that car?
Right.
And then, let's not forget, 5 minutes later, the tow truck comes and picks the car up, and he gets real aggressive with him. Why is that? Come on!
He goes, get the fuck out of my way.
No way.
And then he shoved me, and he threatened to beat me up and kill me if I didn't let him get the car out of it.
So you still want a Tesla? That's why they want everybody to get electric cars. You know why? So they could control it. Stop playing with me, son. Let me refresh your memory. Come on.
Wait, should we wait and talk to him?
Pay attention. Crazy.
What are you doing? Should we flag him down? Maybe they know something. No one in that car.
It's not a game. What? So what I'm trying to say is that those cars drive by themselves. Stop playing with me, son. And notice how they used those cars in that movie to block off the highway. Somebody was behind that computer.
Right.
If I ever see a Tesla on the road driving and nobody's in it,
Rick Mastracchio and Michael Hopkins prepared for their first spacewalk tomorrow. Both will be wearing American suits. The last time one was used in July, there was a problem.
It feels like a lot of water. It feels like a lot of water. It feels like a lot of water. Yeah.
Italian astronaut Luca Parmitano could have drowned when his helmet filled with water. This week, astronauts improvised makeshift snorkels using rubber tubing. Allison Bollinger is NASA's lead spacewalk officer.
This snorkel, if water is encroaching your face, the crew member can lean down and use this to breathe.
The astronauts will try to replace a pump module that is part of a critical cooling loop. CBS News space consultant Bill Harwood.
Is this an emergency situation for the crew? No. Is it an urgent situation for the crew? Yes. This is a critical system. They need to fix it.
Mastracchio has made 6 spacewalks before. He'll be the one on the arm. Hopkins is making his first walk and will assist.
Hopkins will be wearing the suit the Italian wore. NASA says they cannot guarantee the helmet won't fill with water again. And Scott, if it does, the spacewalk would be ended.
Jeff, thanks very much.
Yeah, Consul. So this is the International Swimming Station that you're looking at right here. It's not an International Space Station. They are not in space. The reason they practice in water is because it's the waters above. It's not a vacuum like they claim. It's 2 completely different mediums. Studying space and studying in water, 2 different things. That'd be like learning to ride a bicycle by standing on your head. It makes no sense, and they know this. So check out what's really going on. The International Swimming Station is where they film all the stuff for outer space, then they CGI it. When they give the appearance of low gravity, it's when they're in some planes and then they drop out of the sky real quick and it causes you to float. And they film sections of that and then put them together, edit them together to make it look like one clean shot of them at low gravity. It's all a movie set. This International Swimming Station, or this mock-up, is not the only one NASA has. There's also one in Russia at Star Labs. You get the point I'm making. All of this is taking place in swimming pools in water. That's why their spacesuits have snorkels on them now. That's why that Italian astronaut nearly drowned. What more do you need? It's not water tanks in the spacesuit filling up the mask causing him to drown. They're underwater faking and the suit caught a leak and he nearly drowned. That's all that happened. They're not going to space because if you guys don't know, the waters above is what you call outer space. It's the spiritual world. It's made up of another frequency of water. They cannot enter there. That's what the dome is for. That's what the Van Allen radiation belt is for. It keeps these demons trapped here. They're using SpaceX and all these other rockets throughout the years to try to escape the dome. They can't. That's why they came with CERN now, to try to escape interdimensionally, because that's really the play the whole time. Those gates have been blocked on them. They are completely trapped right here, and we're going to eradicate this parasite scourge and take back our reality and move forward as we should. Let's go. Bang bang. Yeah, fam. Now you know why NASA is outfitting its spacesuits with snorkels. Does that even make any type of conceivable sense? No. Hell no. Unless you're a total jackass, you're gonna buy that foolishness. They're in outer space in non-hermetically sealed suits in a vacuum of space with snorkels on them. Come on, people. They're in swimming pools, faking, making movies to keep your mind trapped in this version of The Matrix. Spiral up.
We got to talk about what the real NASA is doing in our oceans. First of all, the NASA you know of does not exist. It's all a lie. The real NASA is actually the National Anunnaki Subversion Agency. Yeah, let that sink in because we're about to go deeper. NASA have found Anunnaki artifacts and technology on Earth, and most of it is in the sea. NASA, under the guise of space exploration, is actually involved in...
There you go right there. You seen that? You seen them under there, right? With their little snorkels and all that.
NASA have found Anunnaki artifacts and technology on Earth, and most of it is in the sea. NASA...
There they go right there. There they go right there. Look at them. And a big movie set. Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Under the guise of space exploration, is actually involved in uncovering and suppressing evidence of ancient astronaut contact between the Anunnaki and early human civilizations. Do you not think that it's weird that we supposedly know more about the surface of Mars and the Moon than our own oceans?
For sure.
Don't you think it's strange that only 5% of the sea has been explored,
For sure.
but they send probes out to space?
Apparently that's a lot of.
That's because it's all kept. They know exactly what's down there, and they don't want us sniffing around and realizing our true potential as humans. Let me make something clear. NASA never stopped exploring the oceans.
That's my thing right there. Let's go back. See, this is how you know they be lying. You gotta listen.
Percent of the sea has.
Look, he said 5%, and I used to be a firm believer of this. So I used to say that all the time. Like, yo, I can make mermaids sound like I can make mermaids make sense. If only 15% of the water, if only 15% of the surface of the water is visible, like you know the globe they show us, all that water on the globe that we see, that's only 15% of the water that exists. One, and then two, they say only 5% of the water has been explored if you die, right? So if only 5% was explored and only 15% is visible from the surface, how are you going to tell me mermaids don't exist when we don't know? That was my argument before. Now, if you listening to what he's saying, right, only 5% of underwater has been explored, right? But then he continues to say NASA never stopped exploring the seas. So if they never stop exploring the seas, how is it that the number is still at 5%? That doesn't make sense. You think you got a dummy here on your hands, but I'm not a dummy. You feel what I'm saying? You got to listen to what they say. Listen.
Do you not think that it's weird that we supposedly know more about the surface of Mars and the Moon than our own oceans?
No.
Don't you think it's strange that only 5% of the sea has been explored, but they send probes out to space? That's because it's all kept.
Right.
They know exactly what's down there.
Check it out.
And they don't want us sniffing around and realizing our true potential as humans. Let me make something clear. NASA never stopped exploring the oceans.
If they never stop exploring the oceans, how is the number still stagnant at 5%? That is a lie. It does not make sense. Let's keep going.
The sudden halt in deep-sea missions was a strategic move to prevent these discoveries from becoming public. You all need to know that what they have discovered in our oceans is so monumental that it would shake humanity to its core. And again, this is just for entertainment purposes.
Yo, that argument I used to have with people about mermaids being a possibility, this was way before I was even raised my consciousness. You feel me? Way before I was even on my path, way before any of this spiritual, damn, what is it called? Let's just say spiritual enlightenment. Oh, spiritual awakening. Wow, I couldn't believe I almost forgot that. Yeah, way before spiritual awakening. This is way before that. This is when I was into outer space, stars, planets. I was into all of that under the doctrine, and I still would ask questions. I still would ask logical questions like that. If only 15% is visible and only 5% has been explored, how the hell are you going to tell me mermaids don't exist? Mermaids aren't real. You don't know if it's real or not. We don't know because only 5 has been explored and only 15% is visible. So what about the things that's not visible and the places that has not been explored? So you're going to tell me mermaids and Atlantis don't exist? I used to really have arguments with people about this. Same thing with time travel and all that, and technology like that. Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely, KN. But listen, if you are intrigued or like to know anything about mermaids, go watch a show on Hulu called Siren. It's really good, and I think they show a lot. I'm actually going to watch that again after I finish watching this one show I'm watching now. I'm going to watch Siren again, being that now I've had my spiritual awakenings with an S, because you continue to have spiritual awakenings. Your conscious level continues to go up. You know, your healing path is a continuous thing. You just don't heal. You just don't heal overnight or heal over a period of time and then voila, magic, you're done. No, you continue to heal. You continue to grow. Anyhow, I'm probably gonna double back now that my mind's eye has been pried open, even if it's a little bit. I know my mind's eye is not fully open. Of course not. Not yet, at least. But I'm gonna watch that show again with my mind eye now. And now I'm going to see what I get from it esoterically. Facts. Oh, yeah, Dragon Ball Super is amazing. Dragon Ball Super is amazing. Facts. And I can just imagine the older versions, Dragon Ball Z and all of that. I can just imagine. And I'm not talking about because of the action. No, I'm talking about the esoterics, the gems, the hidden messages, the comparisons, the analogies. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super got it all.
6 planets aligned straight in a row last night, and everybody's talking about a timeline shift. And one of the biggest things that I saw that really hit was the universe has officially drawn a line in the sand. Earth has split. New Earth and old Earth, okay? And for those of you out there who are like, oh my God, freaking the hell out, like, what does this mean? It's an energetic thing, okay? And you have had a lot of time to make the choices that you need to make to start walking the path into becoming a being of New Earth, okay?
No, I knew what you were talking
what it
about.
feels like energetically right now, I'm talking to a lot of people who are talking about, it's a lot of death, like a lot of purging, a lot of dying. I'm witnessing it in the people closest to me. I'm experiencing a lot of just seeing the parts that I need to see, the parts that still need healing, the parts that still need my growth. And my partner is moving through it in a very, very deep depth right now. It's happening and it's beautiful, even though I'm sure it's very challenging to feel. I want to remind everybody that not every single being on this earth is here to awaken.
Definitely not.
We all have our different missions. We all chose to experience different things. And there has to be balance on this planet, right? So for everybody out there who's like, I want to awaken everybody, a lot of souls are not here to awaken. They're not, okay? And that's not your business. Your business is to focus on you, okay? Is to grow, is to evolve. And if your soul came here to do the damn thing and become a being and the vibrational frequency of what New Earth is, that's your business. Even though I'm moving through a very challenging time right now, I went through an experience this week that was extremely traumatizing, and I am moving through a lot of layers right now. It has allowed me to see a lot that I needed to see within myself. And it's painful, but also, okay, this is what the fuck we're doing. Okay, so the longer you sit here and you stay a victim, and the longer you bitch and complain about like what you're experiencing, the more suffering you will be creating for yourself. See what you are experiencing as an opportunity to grow, to learn what you need to learn. Like, we're not in the fucking sandbox anymore playing like we're fucking infants, okay? We're growing up, okay? And there are levels to your evolution. There are grades to your evolution. This New Earth, Old Earth split is not about division or separation, okay? Everything is what it is. It just is. So when you sit there and you're judging, right, and you think that you're superior than people of like the old earth, and that's the shit that you gotta fucking heal, okay? Because that is old earth. Old earth is separation. Old earth is division. New earth is oneness. It is coming to the knowing within yourself that we are one, whether you're on the old earth or not. It's just a choice. And this split, this line in the sand that the universe has drawn, it is here. It's here. It has split, okay? And it doesn't mean that you're not going to still see people on the other side, right? But the split is here, and it is fucking exciting. So be excited about it. For those people who will choose to get eaten alive by the fear, that's the reality they will experience. For those people who will choose to go into the fear and alchemize that shit, that's the reality they will experience. All of it is perfect. So sit with yourself, open. All these planets that lined up, Neptune, Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, they're all here to show you things like, where are you still not fucking showing up responsibly? Where are you still not stepping up into the warrior that you're meant to be? Where are you still getting lost in all of the chaos? And where are you still not rising? Look and sit and open up to all of those parts. You're on a motherfucking journey. It is challenging. This is the path of a warrior. Shit was never going to be motherfucking easy. If you want easy, this path is not for you. Okay? So strap in, connect to your heart, open, and let's fucking go. Because we are here to create a new earth. It is fucking exciting. Let's fucking go, bro.
Here we go, guys.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. She ain't lie though. She ain't lie, yo. She ain't lie. Even though I'm laughing, she made me laugh. Like, you know what I'm saying? But she's not lying.
In a controlled environment.
Fuck. Oh, it burns, it burns, it burns.
So, Shaman injects him with a frog venom to puke the toxins out of his body in Colombia. I'm sure that wasn't fun. Probably beneficial, yeah. Not fun at all.
So yesterday, guys, we did only 5. Today we're doing 7. Tomorrow 9? You're not ready for this. No way. He said that he went to a dog that couldn't walk for weeks. He did the combo on the dog, and the next day the dog was running like crazy. Obviously they puke the same and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. Ay, hijo de puta. It burns a little bit. Oh my god, I already feel my face swelling up. Oh no, I gotta shit. I really have to shit. Hold on.
The dog know exactly what he going through. Yo, look at the dog. The dog is like, oh, I remember that. Look. Look at the dog like, oh, I remember that. Shamanic healing.
Oh, fuck, it burns. It burns so much. Oh, shit. Ah, shit, guys. Really
Yo, he looked like he had a straight party and he's hungover. Yeah, I can't say it. So he looked like he got crap-faced all night. You know what I'm talking about. Crap-faced all night. And he's just now getting up for me. I can just imagine. This process is probably intense. I wouldn't put this experience online. It's good for people to see, though, because, like, you know, like, there's different ways of healing. I'm interested in seeing this stuff. I'm glad that he blurred out the, I'm glad he blurred out the vomit. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm interested in this. Like, this is intriguing to me because this is something I would contemplate on trying. Like, damn, like I know it's helpful. I can get all of this American BS out of my system. Pardon, but the process of getting through is gonna be crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think it was cool. I gotta see that again.
It burns. The combo on the dog. 7.
Controlled environment.
Fuck. Oh, it burns, it burns, it burns. So yesterday, guys, we did only 5. Today we're doing 7. Tomorrow 9? You're not ready for this. No way. He said that he went to a dog that couldn't walk for weeks. He did the combo on the dog, and the next day the dog was running like crazy. Obviously they puke the same and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. Ay, hijo de puta. It burns a little bit. Oh my god, I already feel my face swelling up. Oh no, I gotta shit. I really have to shit.
If it ain't 6 feet, it ain't that deep.
Oh fuck, it burns. It burns so much. Oh shit. Ah, shit, guys. Really dying. That shit look good. That shit look good, bro.
at that shit.
There you go.
Hold it.
Hold it, hold it. You got it.
Grab that shit.
Yeah!
We got it smoking. He's smoking that shit. He said, I'm scared, gang. What you talking about? Give me my shit back, bro.
That's my thing. Why give it to take it back? And then look at the outcome. Come on, bro. Gotta do better, man.
Oh!
I heard my
smoking. He's smoking that shit. He said, I'm scared, gang. What you talking about? Give me my shit back, bro. Oh!
I heard my baby crying for help. Stop it! I'm coming! I'm coming!
Wow. Give me my shit back, bro. Oh!
I heard my baby crying for help.
Yo, ain't they too young? They starting early.
Stop it! I'm coming! I'm coming!
Put the goat down! Drop the goat! Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Waffles! Waffles! I know. You have new friends, but they don't want to play with you like that.
So cows love melon? So cows love melon? This is honeydew. Bitch, it's not for you. Back up. Here, baby. They always want to leave you out. I know. There you go, sexy.
Come on, Smokey. Good boy. Yee! Whoa.
Yo.
Holy fuck.
Said there's a new moon tonight.
That's the presentation, Haven. I hope y'all enjoyed. This was a long one. Had a few funny clips on there. It is my intention that if you was not in the wonderful, magnificent mood and had a wonderful, magnificent rotation, that you did and you are by now. You know what I'm saying? Full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Your discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. You know what I'm saying? We watch these clips and watch these videos to escape the external chaos that's going on outside of ourselves as we are experiencing individual realities within ourselves. So remember to have fun, laugh, and smile. Relax, bro. It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? If ain't nobody tell you, I'm telling you. Relax. It is not that serious. Why so serious? Relax. You know what I'm saying? If you've been here from the beginning, I send deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, you know what's up. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can notify when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me, it will be returned 100-fold. The Most High using you as a divine vessel to divine support yours truly. It's all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, thanks, peace, and prosperity. You and yours. It never goes unnoticed. Really does help the channel, the foundation, my well-being. If you like to do the same, you are not obligated. I'm going to repeat that for the people in the back. They are not obligated. But if you like to do the same, the Cash App and PayPal link is in the video description or the About tab on the channel. You dig? It is greatly. I'm grateful for the situation, for the love, for the contributions. Contributions, yeah. For you contributing to my well-being, the channel, and the foundation. Highly grateful for that. So, that being said, if you guys enjoyed, I'm glad. I'll probably see you Friday. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm doing an on and off thing again. So definitely see you Friday. If not next rotation, but if we go up next rotation, we will not be going up Friday. So y'all let me know how y'all want to do that. Y'all want to do the Thursday or y'all want to do the Friday? We're not doing both. Anyhow, I love y'all. Thank y'all for kicking it. Thank y'all for rocking out. Definitely hit that like button. Y'all have a safe travel in the Astros, man. I love y'all. See y'all next time.